Is everyone going to watch together?
About how it's deep and meaningful that Martha was one of the most common female names in America in the early 20th century.
Or something. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's find out. Anyway, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Smudcast number 260. Why You're Wrong. And that's capital wrong. About Batman v Superman, the Martha controversy. And this is from a YouTuber called Twin Perfect. This video came out in February 2018. Has about 105,000 views. His channel is fairly large. He's got 106,000 subs. And this is one of, not the worst. He put a lot of effort into making this video. A lot of good production value of transitions and clear audio. And he does some weird stuff, but that's fine. It's good to listen to. It's the actual arguments that you will just not believe your ears. And I think there's no ratio here. Well, he has a few, almost 500,000 dislikes up compared to 5.7 thousand upvotes. So it's mostly for the fans who watch this video. Because everyone who knows Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, there's a big collective sigh. We just sort of go, oh, God, not those movies. Yeah. So be prepared.
Yeah.
Be prepared, folks.
I just like the fact that with Man of Steel and Batman v Superman it's quite clear that it's not Superman. You'll go, it's not supposed to be Superman. It's supposed to be a 5 movie arc Superman was meant to go on to become the Superman we all know from the movies. And I'm just like, wow, we're supposed to have 4 movies.
A 5-movie arc. I just want everyone to remember that Marvel managed to make Iron Man likable in about 30 minutes.
But it's also just make Superman act like Superman. It's like,
yes.
Right, 5 movies.
Well, it's in comparison, Iron Man was just, let's just tell the story of Iron Man on the screen, and they did. In Man of Steel, it's like, let's try to reinvent Superman to make him more realistic or something. And you're like, why?
Yeah, let's try to do Superman, but if he was in the real world.
Which is not the fun part of Superman. Is fun and cool because he's an alien and he flies in spandex and he's bulletproof and he has heat vision and he saves people from falling down buildings and he might even save the building because he's so cool. Like that's fun and silly and not realistic. That's kind of the point. So,
no, we just want to watch hundreds of thousands of people die because Superman just destroys more buildings than anything in the world.
Can you imagine?
That's a lot of people are dead.
Yeah, can you imagine comparing like 9/11 to what happens in Man of Steel? Like just the amount of destruction. Like 2 buildings, or was it 3 buildings?
Yeah, 9/11? Yeah.
But he must have knocked down at least 4 or 5. Like at least he went through 3. That knocked down other buildings.
Well,
did the whole city get destroyed?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
He destroys a train.
I mean, a lot of that was the world.
Smallville. Yes.
Yeah.
But Smallville gets destroyed.
Oh, yeah. That, was it IHOP?
The irony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much carnage.
Someone was saying once that, in that scene where he dodges that oil, that like gas tanker or whatever it is, that with the fuel in it blows up that parking garage. They were saying like, yeah, but no one's in there because no one uses parking garages during the day, so there's no one going to die in that. I'm like, no, people park their cars at. Yeah, someone was saying that there's barely anybody in the buildings that was being destroyed.
Oh, only a couple of people died.
Yeah, if this were Power Rangers, I'd believe you, but no.
Yeah, but I was a bit like, nobody uses a parking garage
throughout the day.
I'm like, are you insane?
How dense are you to say that?
I mean, if nothing else, it would be an attendant,
like Man of Steel,
right?
Yeah, you like Man of Steel, I get that, but you're just making headcanon that no one's in the city. I saw nobody in the city during the fight. It's like, well, not even all these people screaming in the streets. Oh, they don't count. They're not real.
They're not real. This ain't Superman 64, bitch.
Oh, no. Well,
no one got hurt, apart from the fact that they had to, what was it, in BVS, they had to say, we're going to take him to an abandoned part of the city to hide him, so no one gets hurt. It's like, so you killed people in the previous, well done.
If you knock down a 3-story or 4-story building, there's going to be property damage, there's going to be all kinds of debris hitting everything around that building. the air quality, like everything's just going to be messed up.
There were people on the ground.
In Justice League, when Wonder Woman just kills that terrorist with her bracelets of mass destruction, that's just one flaw. Look at all the debris that came out of that hit all the people.
She could have done any number of things to stop him, but instead she destroyed the whole.
She could have whispered charge, snuck up to him, and chloroformed him with her armpits or something. But no, she decides to use her bracelets to blow the guy to smithereens to the point where there's only a hat left.
I mean, it's just like you're not
but it looked
about
cool.
it. It's the action.
Yeah,
that's the problem. I don't know.
It's you guys gave Transformers like $5 billion, so it's okay.
I didn't personally give Transformers $5 billion. I didn't. If I could have, I wouldn't have.
All right, so we can keep tearing into these movies, but we're gonna try and listen to this fellow's arguments, I guess we can call them.
Oh yeah, we need to know why we're wrong about this.
Yeah, we gotta know.
Why you could be wrong, but
we have to rationalize as we watch a movie why the movie isn't bad.
Not just why we're wrong, why we're wrong.
Anyway, I just want to say,
destroyed.
If I'm ever fighting somebody, I'm not going to stop just because their mum has the same name. By the way, just going to point that out.
That's a coincidence.
I don't.
Stab.
Yeah, I'd be like that. God, my mum's also called Martha. Punch, 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 punch. Does she know so and so? Oh yeah, Dan. Yeah, punch, punch, punch. Oh yeah, that's in punch.
Yeah, it's like.
Anyway, I'm going to kill you now because that's what I've been trying to do all the way through this movie.
I think it was
with the Punisher.
I think it was Rich Evans who said that if that really came up, Batman would be like, "Well, that's weird," and then he would keep punching.
Yeah.
Stab.
All right. Okay.
That's common fucking sense.
Get away was. Yeah, all the Joker had to do was just say, Martha. He's like, I have to let you go. We're friends now.
Well, he just doesn't. Well, the Joker doesn't know who he is and doesn't want to know.
Yeah, but all you got to do is just start saying random names.
Martha's my
Janice.
safe word.
Oh, God, no. Tabitha. Oh, God, this is getting worse.
Andrea.
That's my second cousin. How did you know?
Please tell me someone gets that reference. Someone.
Yeah. I think I might get the reference, but I don't. No.
Mask of the fucking Phantasm.
Oh yeah. That's why I remember Andrea, because she.
Spoilers for a 20-ish year old movie, by the way, but whatever.
Yeah, it's still the best.
30 years old.
30? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty old. It's still the best.
That old.
The best Batman.
Well, Batman the Animated Series would be 30 next year. The show in general.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Anyway,
it's
anyway, Superman.
let's get to Superman B.
No, 93. So it's
Batman.
28.
Whatever it's called.
Somebody in chat is saying that this guy went and defended his videos on EFAP. I kind of vaguely remember that.
Oh, you're joking.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Did they? Really?
What's EFAP? Is that alt-right leftist?
Can you guys tell me
Yeah, it's that one.
what episode that is, just so I can go watch it? Because this is hilarious. Anyway, let's get going. Francis Board Coppola, thank you, sir. The 5-movie arc thing just sounds like a strategy to force you to see every single movie. It shocks me that people make excuses for this dumpster fire of a franchise. It's... I don't know which flavor of fan it takes to appreciate this, because you got to really forgive every plot point. Like, oh, they're doing this. Why did he say that? Why is this person acting like a retard? Why is this person in it? Why is he so angry? Why is he trying to kill? Why are they killing each other? Like, there's all these things.
Why did he say that name?
Why did he say that name is a great example.
And really, it's like, why do I have to watch almost 20 hours of movie just to get to Superman acting like Superman?
Well, because Zack Snyder believes that if you have any sort of power, the first thing you do is murder somebody.
Even though they thought that last minute, but okay.
No, he's actually come out and said that. He's literally said he couldn't understand Superman not murdering people with that power because he'd do it.
That's
one?
I thought Goyer
worrisome.
wanted to change it at last minute. Am I wrong about that?
What power specifically? Heat vision?
Any power. If you have any sort of superpower or power in general, you'd go every day murdering somebody.
Well, then look no further than the Injustice version of Superman, my friend.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that,
don't do
but
Injustice.
he.
I'm saying it as if I'm saying it to Zack Snyder. It's like, look no further than Injustice.
Yeah, but he can't understand that Superman wouldn't kill people. He goes like, yeah, but he would kill people. But Superman wouldn't kill people. He's a hero. Yeah, but if he had power, he'd kill people, wouldn't he? Like, no, because then he wouldn't be a good guy. What?
What?
Why do you like murdering? Why do you like murdering
Not all
people,
you,
Zach?
Zach.
Yeah, why do you like murdering everybody?
I'm a little concerned about what you're telling me, Zach.
Okay, apparently
So
there
what
was
was it?
there was a EFAP 123 and that got taken down, and there was 127 where Twin Perfect goes on to talk to the team there, and he doesn't put up a good series of arguments. Apparently,
Wait, he does a good
he
series.
doesn't.
Of arguments, or
He
doesn't do a
doesn't.
good.
He does not.
Oh, he doesn't. Well,
Well,
Oh,
unfortunately,
wrong.
we can't go watch EFAP or we'll all fall down the alt-right pipeline. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
hey, I'm already alt-right. I got suspended from Twitter yesterday.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah. All I did was call someone a retard. I can't help it for saying the truth.
Oh no.
You can't say the R word anymore.
You know, I think I got my first Mahler video recommended to me after watching Joseph Anderson. So I guess that means Anderson is part of the alt-right pipeline now. Maybe we should tell someone.
Well, yeah. We're all alt-right. Because alt-right stands for ultimate rightness.
New World Order, baby.
Oh god.
No.
Anyway, here's one more donation from Francis Bortocopoulos, then let's get going. Also, gents, what's dumber, Batman letting Superman go because their moms have the same name, or CW's Batwoman letting a criminal who almost killed dozens of people because that criminal is a big gay
Batwoman.
and her
Batwoman.
parents
Batwoman.
are homophobes?
Batwoman.
Oh my
Batwoman.
God.
Don't even have to finish that sentence to explain Batwoman. Letting a criminal go. Batwoman. Just
No,
It's
just letting a criminal go for any reason whatsoever other than the right one. It's just no.
other than I am trapped under rubble and I can't stop the person. I'm gonna have to let them go to save myself so I can fight another day.
Is that every version of Batwoman, like even with the Kate Kane? Because she was constantly letting her sister go, who is in the process of killing people, and it just keeps going on and on every episode. With the new Batwoman,
what's Black Woman doing?
I don't know because I haven't seen it, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I watched the first episode where she's like in a camper van, and then she gets a suit and just boo. God, I can't believe that was even a line in the bloody show. And I was like, yeah, I'm not even interested. It's not even funny anymore. It's just so cringe. It was just a bit like that. Ruby Rose carried that show. Ruby Rose carried the first season with her.
Yeah, and even she ended up calling out CW and it's bullshit.
That is
the worst part is you're right. As embarrassing as that is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Ruby
Rose carried that show.
Carrying a narrative is kind of frightening to me.
Oh, she didn't carry a narrative. She just carried the show. There was no narrative.
Ruby Rose's acting talent has only ever been effectively utilized in one film, and that was John Wick 2, where she had just the right amount of spoken lines.
Oh yeah, that was
her. Didn't she have like zero?
That was the joke, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Her character was mute.
Good old Ruby.
Well, I tried to watch Batwoman,
and then she died.
I got to episode 5 and I just called it quits. I don't think I was interested anymore. I couldn't take it. It was so bad. It wasn't even like funny bad. It was just like, this is bad, dumb, stupid shit. And not worthy of analysis. But maybe some people got some joy out of it by laughing at it so hard. I don't know. Up to you guys.
I think most people got joy out of the EFAP coverage of it, to be brutally
honest.
honest.
Yeah, that might be fun.
Stop with the fat, please.
It was just painful. Anyway, let's get going.
This is part 2 of my defense of Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman, where I attempt to answer common criticisms about the film in order to show that there might be more to appreciate than people think. In part 1, I covered the film's portrayal of Batman.
Video's not playing.
This time, we'll go over the...
refresh your monitor. I see a white user.
Okay. I'm at 16 seconds now, but I don't know anything of what's been said so far.
Oh.
Nothing.
He's just explaining his video series on defending Batman v Superman.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm at 15 seconds, so we're pretty much good to go.
All right,
good.
Yeah,
portrayal of Superman, the fight between the two characters, and their eventual team up to defeat Doomsday.
You're letting him kill Martha. Why did you say that, man? Save Martha. Why did you say that?
You can't help but say it.
Superman movies are supposed to be fun and happy.
He just jumped straight into it. He's just like, here's the criticism, here's my robot voice.
What does this have to do with Martha?
I don't know.
I think it's just a criticism of Superman in general, and Martha's part of it.
The movie as a whole.
Oh. But that's not the title of the video.
Yeah,
trust me. How many Smudcasts have you seen? They're never the same as the title of the video.
The YouTubers
That's fair.
either use clickbaits or they contradict the actual title they use. It's fascinating. I don't know how they do it. It's like I'm going to write an essay about
becoming a trend.
Immigration, and I suddenly jump into global warming or something. It's like, what the? How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, Sometimes I'll say, I'll join a video because I think I know something about it. I get 2 minutes in, I'm like, why are we on about the implications of Holocaust in Japanese anime girls? And the title's called, the IT crowd, where it went wrong. And I'm like, hang on a second, these two things are completely different. Where are we?
Yeah.
At least yesterday's video was actually about 10 video game characters.
Yeah, I actually liked it, even though he was a bit over exuberant with his expressions.
And also all of his weeb shit, but so I got used to it now.
Here's this anime game where
I regret missing out on yesterday's video because of that.
Teen rated, and this woman is abusing a lady or a girl, and you're like, no, they're not. No, they're really not.
No. Anyway,
they're washing them in a bath. They're washing each other in a bath. It's like, oh my god, it's.
I mean, to be fair,
wait, was that what it was?
Yeah.
Like,
was that?
There's lots of groping and lots of anime bath scenes.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. But I had to go to the Discord to find out because I had no idea. He didn't show us any pictures, and it's just a bunch of girls talking about, oh, I'm gonna be really sexy with you or whatever, and she's like, okay, oh, don't do that, and then they show a shot of them bathing, and it's totally innocent. You're like, okay, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. Anyway,
they're caring about each other's hygiene. I think that's quite good.
It's so.
I'm
silly.
disappointed I missed the Fire Emblem section because don't worry, actually know about that.
We all missed.
We had no one in the chat. Or sorry, on the panel, that new Fire Emblem, at least Fire Emblem Fates, I think it was.
Fate.
See, if I'd been there, I would have been able to be the one person who knew it, because that's my thing.
Okay, see, we didn't have an expert, so we just kept going.
If you cover the follow-up video, he probably has a Fire Emblem character or two in there, so I'll be on the panel for that one.
Alrighty. Keep you in mind.
I'll be washing my hair at night.
Alrighty, let's go.
Something about Batman.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Movie thing.
It's a half an hour video, and we're half an hour.
Someone saying a name. I don't know.
Sorry? Oh yeah, there's someone's name we don't know.
Some woman's name, I think.
Could be a dog. We don't know. Could be the name of a dog.
Patricia.
But this Superman is dour and depressing. How could they get Superman so wrong for 2 movies in a row?
Well, this is more a film about Batman than it is about Superman.
That's not an answer.
No.
This is a movie about Batman called Batman v Superman. All right. Sure.
First of all,
sequel to Man of Steel 2. To the first Man of Steel, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
First of
You're
all,
gonna say Man of Steel too, didn't you?
it's about both of them. That's why both of their names are in the title. Second of all, it's not even an answer to the question. It doesn't matter if it's a movie about Batman or not, because they still got Superman wrong.
Yeah.
How is this I don't understand.
You know how you have like a hierarchy of responses to a question? The number one response is you address the actual response. You address the question.
Yeah.
This is like number 6 on the, like there's 7 of them. This is like number 6. Like it's tangentially related, and you focus on that. You're like, what are you talking about?
It's like going like, my roof needs fixing, and the person going, yeah, but it's not really about your roof. It's about your windows. And you're like, what? No. Talk about my roof here. What are you on about here?
It's like this movie has Luke Skywalker acting really out of character. Oh, it's not about Luke. It's about Rey.
And
yeah, that's great.
Here's Alex.
The criticisms about Luke.
here's the ever-present Alex Halo giving me a super chat and then retracting it. So thank you, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that was about.
Okay.
I just noticed it.
Alex, you got to start saying the N word on YouTube. Come on, man. Nachos is just not something you're allowed to say anymore. So
nachos.
Nintendo.
Nicaragua.
I thought it was Nazis, but
negotiator.
Hello, all my fellow negotiators.
Oh my god.
Negotiator can be spelled with I.
All right.
No, it's like that scene in Indiana Jones, but negotiator has an I.
Indeed.
All right, let's go.
And surely you say that Batman movies should be fun and happy. But anyway, this isn't Zack Snyder getting Superman wrong.
Did you not watch
movies, because they both take
Batman
place
and Robin?
pre-Superman. Allow me to explain.
No, they don't.
Pre-Superman? What? No.
He's Superman.
He's Superman.
And I know what you're going to explain. You're going to explain that he hasn't become Superman yet, except he's an adult, and Superman should be Superman by the time he's in high school.
Yeah, the moment he puts the suit on, he's Superman. Fuck you.
That's it.
The whole point of Superman is that he was raised by good parents and had classic small-town American values instilled in him from a young age.
Yeah,
it's as simple as if he's wearing the suit, he's already completed the creation of the Superman identity. Case closed.
Yeah. What more can he do? What more can he do?
He's got the big S on his chest. It says,
but he flies around and saves people. What more character development does he need to go?
It's kind of like saying, I have a sign that says fish is on sale today, but he's saying, no, that's not enough. Fish is not on sale today yet. You're like, what? What do you mean? I'm holding the sign. It says so.
No.
Big blue and red letters.
You gotta wait a couple hours.
Yeah, you gotta wait a few.
No, but it's like it's also in the shop as well. It's quite clear there. No, it's not on sale yet. No, but it is. You gotta wait 5 movies. No, it's there. It's right there. I can see it.
No, you still gotta wait.
Touching the fish. I'm touching the fish right now.
The argument is this is proto Superman. He's not yet Superman. He's just sort of Superman. Like, okay, buddy.
What's your mother's name, Martha?
What a great deflection. It's just like he's not, as you see in this photo, he's not Superman. Just so you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's what 33 supposedly in these movies.
He's around there.
Man of Steel.
Around his 30s, yes.
Yeah.
Right, so he's not Superman.
He died
so,
when he was 33 years old.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to We've got to wait another 10 years till he's 40 before he's Superman. What's happening? What we're gonna have? Like an old man going, yo, he's finally Superman. He's 87, but he's finally Superman now. You're like, well, what the fuck is this, Zach?
Okay, so a little of a stretch.
5 movies.
That's a hard dig into explaining himself. But anyway, let's just keep going. Alex Halo.
Also, he's not Superman in a movie called Batman v Superman.
Yeah, he's. I don't know. I can't follow this.
Bollocks! It's all bollocks.
He needs his character development with Batman to make him Superman.
Oh, really? Oh my! That's always part of the comics. Yeah, it's always been the story of Superman. He needs Batman to be Superman. Like, what? What are you talking about?
No, not at all.
All right.
Batman needs Aquaman to be Batman.
Oh no.
That needs Aquaman of all people.
And Aquaman needs Plastic Man to be Aquaman. Then Plastic Man.
He isn't even in this universe yet.
Yeah.
And then
Wonder Woman needs a personality.
Plastic Man needs Red Tornado.
Yeah, personality.
He's not in here either.
Wonder Woman needs a man in general.
She is messed up.
No, and that's Batman.
Apparently, but she can't figure that out because we don't know exactly. Wonder Woman is just
much out
lonely.
Because at the end, all she says is, "No, Kal-El, no,
Kal-El, no,
no, don't do it, no, stop."
Snyder did it better.
Give me the stone." Wonder Woman.
That stone.
Give me the stone.
The stone.
All right, let's go. Alex Halo.
I sexually assaulted a man. I am good guy.
And then I shall never talk to another man for 60 years or whatever. 50 years. The hole in my heart cannot be
filled.
Until
I see a man dressed like a bat.
Oh my god. Anyway.
The bat got me wet, so I came out.
The bat.
Here's Alex Halo, guys. I post the Neptunia scene in the Discord, but she also does assault from she does assault them other times, like Nep Gear after she betrayed them. I don't care. Again, Alex Halo.
How about we finally move on from Neptunia, please?
Here's yet another Alex Halo super chat, which I'm obligated to read, yet not care. Plutia got powers from that stone I mentioned before. Okay, but she got extreme lust and sadism. Okay, I like this game already. This is awesome. With it,
stone.
And she mostly controls herself when in her normal form. We talking about console game, like console units based off, or rather, Japanese anime chicks based off consoles?
Anime girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the idea? Okay, because this sounds.
Neptunia is. Actually, I forget what Neptunia is, but. Neptunia is the planet, but there's, there's a world based on PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo, and
the one that I like.
There's a character named Capcom, and
oh my god,
so on.
The one that I like.
It's a whole thing. It's
what's
weird
Capcom
series.
like in that show?
Well,
I don't even remember. I haven't played too much of it. It's a very weird series.
Well. There is a series.
The convention's almost as bad as JoJo's with bloody AC/DC in cars.
They're not just named after these things. They are supposed to be representations of them.
Well, I prefer the manga called Internet Explorer, and it has all the browsers in it.
I'd very much like to see the representation of EA.
So.
I don't know if EA is a character in that series. Now I have to look it up. You made me go look it up.
To be.
Let's get back to talking about not Superman.
Oh yeah, Batman or something.
Yeah, let's
Proto Man or whatever he's called now. Kryptonian Man. There we go. That's a good one.
Man of Steel was about the beginnings of Superman, just before he becomes known to the world. Before Man of Steel, Superman was a concept, a checklist of traits and rules that people took for granted. Man of Steel humanizes him and focuses on him as an individual and the questions that come with that focus. What about Clark Kent? Does he not have a say in his own life?
You're the answer to Are We Alone in the Universe?
I don't want to be.
He wouldn't be Superman just because you want him to be.
Okay, wait.
Well, Man of Steel, Jonathan Kent is just a moron.
Yeah.
Kinda.
The argument I've said before is that Superman is Superman because of Jonathan Kent. If you take Jonathan Kent out of the equation, he doesn't get his morals, he doesn't get his lessons, he doesn't get the American way of life. And in Man of Steel,
why a fairly common Elseworld is to have him raised by someone who's not Jonathan and Martha Kent.
Yeah. And when Jonathan Kent does not teach him right from wrong and says, maybe you should make the recommendation, or maybe you should make the choice, that's when things get bad. Because Jonathan Kent is the moral compass for his son. His son asks a question, he answers, you do the right thing. And what if you don't know what the right thing is? You figure it out. Always follow your belief in what's right, what I've taught you, the American way, and truth and justice, and all that stuff. That is Superman, not this depiction of him, at least as we have remembered him. And he's making the argument that, the comics did this way. This is a different interpretation. You're right, it's different. And that's why it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is like carrying water that everyone has, everyone has gone into that audience or gone into that film cinema and says, I know Superman. And they would see this, say, well, that's not quite Superman. Maybe you're doing a different spin on it. That's fine. But then he ends up killing people and blowing away buildings and destroying a metropolis. And that's not what Superman's known for. That's not why we're here.
All I've got to say is just say that to Zod Snapnet.
Well,
I'm just,
if he wanted, if Zack Snyder wanted to have a real depiction of current, what have happened if we had a real alien come to Earth, we'd have CNN, we'd have, Neil deGrasse Tyson talking and all that crap. We'd have all that. But then Jonathan Kent would go, look at this miracle. I've been granted by the universe this child I could never get, and I'm going to raise him to be my son. That is the story of Superman, and we didn't get that. We got this guy who wanders around the earth on oil rigs trying to make ends meet because he doesn't know. What the hell is Superman working on an oil rig for? Why would he do that?
What the hell is Superman working for? He can do anything.
It doesn't make any sense. Like all these dumb scenes, like this. The worst scene is the suicide of Jonathan Kent, and you sit there and you're like, "This is dumb. This would never happen." Clark would run out there and save his dad. Clark sacrifices himself.
Well, Jonathan just only limped towards him. It was fine. He just stood still.
Yeah, there was no reason for him to die. There's so many hands
walking once.
Like, why couldn't he just run?
Crawl. I don't care. Whatever. Just do something. It's your life. And his son watches him die.
Do anything.
Can you imagine that? Having the power of Superman and not being able to save your own dad. Even when he says no, it's like, Dad, you're not dying of cancer. You're not you're not saving anyone. You tried to.
Who wants to bet he's gonna? Who wants to bet he's gonna show that in this video?
Well, who knows? Anyway,
there's a reason Jonathan Kent usually dies of cancer or a heart attack or something.
It's because Superman's powerless.
Because Superman would always,
the whole
always
point is
save someone.
Superman needs to learn that he can't save everybody, which is a fairly common lesson, but there's a reason that's how it's generally done.
Yeah, it's not Jonathan Kent dies from a tornado thing because he goes, do you know what? I don't really want to pay next year's taxes. I'm kind of done. YOLO, I'm tagging out now. Just good luck, guys.
Good luck, bitch.
Well, I got to say that
I never loved you at all.
A lot of the cast in Man of Steel were fantastic. Like the great cast, good setup. Not good setup. I like the world of whatever Krypton was. It was kind of weird and alien, but that's the point. So it was just this huge exposition, and then we just get this bizarre, dark version of Smallville. Like, this is not. Something's off. Something's really off with this.
Well, considering the fact that he goes like, maybe you should have let those kids die. I'm like, holy shit! Okay. Tell me again how Zach's all there up in his head when he's literally saying lines like that. He's telling.
Kids die every day. It's just it happens.
Yeah, I know, but it's one of those things you're just a bit like, I saved some people. Well, that was wrong. It's like, what do you mean it was wrong? He was right. Yeah, but people might know that you're a superhero. It doesn't matter. You can't just.
It doesn't matter. It's the right thing to do.
I'm trying to compare it to our previous video where we watched, what was it, Devil May Cry? Was it number 7 or 8? I can't remember. But it was that version of Dante no one liked. And it's like, yeah, it is still technically Dante. He's kind of cocky and childish, but it's just not the same. You're like, this is not Dante.
It's not my Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with this, it's like Superman saves someone. They're like, "Oh, should he done that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yes.
Why is it with these, especially this Snyder cult, that follows him around with all these movies. Why are they so happy about all the death and destruction and the misery of everything? Well, probably because they are miserable, but it just feels like anything good and lighthearted and, you know, actual superhero, they go, no, we need misery, we need death, we need all. It's like, no, we don't all the time.
Ironically, they think it's heroic. I don't get it. Like,
yeah, should have let those kids die in that bus. Yeah, I love this movie. This is what Superman should have been like. I'm like, does anyone want to swap seats? Because I don't want to be sat next to this guy anymore.
And this is all based off.
Like, here we are. We know for a fact not even Smallville would do something like this.
Yeah, no, and this is all based off the fact that Jonathan Kent was scared of what the world would do to his son. When you're like, he's invincible. What do you think is going to happen? Like, what? They're going to go, oh, that's weird.
it's
weird. Like, what do you think? Yeah. What do you think is going to happen to him? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing did happen too. Like,
yeah, nothing did happen.
He completely overreacted.
Yeah, not until after he became Superman, which is
and even then there was nothing they could do to him.
All right. Anyway,
this entire movie franchise is crap.
Let's try and get through
this 28-minute video.
Yeah, we got to get through this, guys. Let's go.
He's Superman because he chooses to be.
You're gonna have to make a choice. A choice of whether to stand proud in front of the human race or not.
The film ends at the point where Superman has to decide for himself to become a hero. Batman v Superman starts when the world is still getting used to the idea of him. If he were real, would we want such a person around? How could we trust him not to turn on us? Should we rely on him or expect him to save everyone everywhere 24/7? And would we allow him to make his own choice?
I don't think it asks that many questions. I really don't. It's like, what do we do? It's like, what do we do with this guy?
I think it thinks it's asking those questions. It just does a really terrible job of it.
Did nobody remember Man of Steel?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
The problem is,
the city gets destroyed and he gets a statue. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Here's the guy who caused the next 9/11. It's a statue.
Yeah, but the thing is, they go like, Superman shouldn't just be coming in to save the day and all this sort of stuff. But in Justice League, what everyone loves about the fact is that Superman pretty much comes in and saves the day. Like, oh, it's so cool. I'm like, right, okay. Great.
Choice and choose not to save people.
All this time, I've been living my life the way my father saw it, thinking I'm here to do good. Superman was never real. Just the dream of a farmer from Kansas.
And how would you feel if you were in his position? Wouldn't you be
I feel
questioning
pretty
your place in the
fucking
world
awesome,
if you
to
were
be
a
honest with
literal alien with no ties to a planet that questioned your every
No
action,
ties?
no matter how
No
necessary
ties
or
except
well-intentioned?
being raised on the
idea
planet.
with Superman is that he wouldn't do anything too political, but in truth, it's impossible in the world not to. It's a political world. Everything we do is political. There's no.
Oh God, Zach, please.
Of course he thinks that.
Of course he fucking thinks that the fucking tool.
Wait, what do you say? I can't even hear it.
He's saying everything is
saying,
political. So Superman saving a
saving
cat
puppy
in a tree is political. It's like, no, Zach. He's just a nice guy. He's trying to help people. That's it.
Yeah, why? This is what I'm saying about Zach. He can't comprehend just doing good for the just do good. I don't think he can comprehend it. I think he thinks that everyone does something for an ulterior motive, and that there's no actual true good in the world, which is what Superman is.
Well, I don't understand. Like, okay, maybe it's political, but like Superman doesn't care, like, right? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, it is a thing. He just said, hold on. He just said Superman has no ties to the world, so why would he care about our politics?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, oh boy.
They're just making bullshit up to. Here's the problem: they make bullshit up to defend a. They get asked a question, they say a sentence, and it's all bullshit. They don't think about the next sentence because our next question will be, "But he's an alien. Why does he care?" And then you go like, "Oh, error does not compute anyway. Something on." So this is the problem with these people. They don't actually think about their arguments. They just say the first thing that comes into their head, and it's usually crap. So Look at that. He's got a statue, like you said. He destroyed a city. He got a statue because he saved the entire world from complete and utter destruction.
That should be a controversial topic right there.
Yeah. Oh, but it's political. Why would it be political, saving the entire world? What's political about saving the entire world?
So why are we wrong about Martha?
Yeah.
I don't know. We can keep going.
Why are you wrong about Martha? Brings up Jonathan.
To see that every action has a reaction. There's no such thing as just purely being good all the time.
Yes, there is.
He's Superman.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there really is.
The entire point of Superman is exactly that.
I just said he doesn't comprehend being good, and he's literally now just said he doesn't comprehend it because he doesn't believe it's real. Zack Snyder is a psychopath. I believe he's a psychopath.
That's literally the entire point of Superman's existence.
Yeah. But I believe Zack Snyder's a psychopath who can't comprehend that people aren't inherently evil.
So the concept is you have a being who's so powerful and can do so much, and he strives as this idealist view of justice and truth and doing right. That's it. He's always there to save you. He's always going to help you. And when stuff happens, like buildings fall over, that's scary. But Superman's involved. He's going to save you even if it does happen. And that does not happen in Man of Steel. So there's wanton destruction beyond his care. He's just punching through buildings. And you're like, oh, this is not good. How many people were in those buildings?
Yeah.
How many people are underneath those buildings?
None.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
None whatsoever. Everyone got out of the city beforehand, apart from all those people who clearly didn't get out of the city.
This isn't Power Rangers for anyone to say that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
They were waiting for Batman's call to have permission to leave the building.
Yeah, Oh yeah, that one. Leave the building. Why, mate? Look out the window. It's not.
You don't
look out the window and see
outside.
Superman going right towards them.
Oh, that's that scene with the guy on the 50th floor or whatever it was. He's looking out the window.
Yeah, I can't get out. I'm on the 50th floor. Right, listen. It's not a fire in the building. The elevator
jump
still
out.
work. You can literally still get out. You can still get out the building. It's perfectly fine.
Was that
until
jump out?
Superman
Okay.
comes.
See, in a better movie, he would have fallen out of the building and Superman would have taken time out of the fight to catch him on the way down.
I mean, realistically speaking, he is that fast. But I know, but I get what you mean.
But he can't save Martha from getting kidnapped.
So
Superman may have decided to be a hero, but the world hasn't yet decided if they want him to be. This makes Superman doubt whether he owes the people of Earth anything, or if they're even deserving of his help.
Why didn't he fly?
Why does he... Wait a second, stop. If you're a hero, you don't care what other people's opinion of you are. You are going to run toward the fire, not away. That's the point of heroism. You go to the danger and you try to stop it from happening. I do not have time to listen to the people in my arms. Stop trying to save me. Stop trying to save me. When I'm flying through the air at Mach 3. I have other things to worry about.
I mean, this is the thing. This is like the idea of exploring people's reactions to Superman. It's not even like a bad idea, but
it's just that this movie did it so wrong.
Yeah, Superman is still characterized completely wrong.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Who is literally going to argue about having... There is a person out there who can save... can stop natural disasters, can help people with, serious things. Who's going to complain about that?
Well, remember how we have that superhero...
let me rephrase that. What sane person is going to complain about that?
I mean, I can understand the idea that, having someone as powerful as Superman, who it seems can't be stopped, would scare people because, what if he turns on us? And that's an idea that's worth exploring. And it has been explored many, 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 many times. Have you heard of a guy named Lex Luthor?
Yeah.
Who embodies that entire story idea?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we have an actual satire of the superhero genre in The Boys. And the whole concept of that is public image. With Superman, he doesn't really care. He does not care.
Yeah.
He's going through the motions. Yeah, I want to be nice to everyone, so I'll go to your hearing. I'll go to your trial. I'll put handcuffs. Yeah, whatever you want, I'll do it because it doesn't matter. I'm frickin' Superman. I'm going to do what's right for me. Now, the part where he destroys the satellite.
All he cares about is that they see him for who he truly is, which is the all good hero.
But in Man of Steel, it's not quite exactly what he is because he starts destroying public property.
It's not that at all.
He destroys the government satellite. He just rips apart build. Like it's just like, oh, this is not quite the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Doesn't it take like half the movie for him to finally get to that Capitol building? Like, I thought that would be first scene, maybe, like addressing.
No, that's like that is part way into the movie, I think. Because they have to establish Batman and all the whole rivalry between the two and everything else, and Lex and
the newspapers, the video stuff on TV, all the talk with the senator, all that stuff has to be built up. The CNN report, all that crap. It's like, okay, we get it. There's stuff happening. All right, fine. The first 15 minutes are great. Yeah. I actually like them because it builds up the setting. Oh my God, all these destruction and all this stuff. It's all because of Superman. Batman has motivation to stop him. It makes sense. And then it just goes away and very slowly. It's a very long movie. Anyway.
Yeah. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't owe this world a thing.
Hey, I'm your mom. I'm not going to train you to do anything good. Just do whatever you want, son. Just blow up the planet. I don't care. Okay, moms and dads don't act like this.
I like translation.
Not at
it's
all.
Your choice, not theirs. Yeah, that's not. We didn't need a translation. That's not subtext. That's the text.
Yeah,
you're not clever for figuring out
it's pretty
rewording exactly what you're saying.
It's pretty damn obvious that him being as good as he is his choice. That doesn't need to be overstated.
Just try doing that with
be what they want you to be, or not. Okay, so that means it's my choice. Yeah. Anyway, translation, it's your choice. Yeah, I know. I'm not a fucking retard.
Yeah, no shit, it's his choice. That's the whole point. That's the whole drive in his motivation.
What's Superman's response to what his mom said? Like, how does he feel what she just told him?
I mean, let's see if he plays the whole clip or just cuts in.
Cheers, Mom. Thanks for that. Anyway,
great parents, the Kents, huh? Fantastic parents.
Yeah. Just replace the E. Just replace the E with the U, and you get them. You get it right.
Both parties, Superman and the world, have to agree that his heroics are a good idea. This take on the character is a necessary and thought-provoking stepping stone toward the Superman stories we've come to expect. The intention was to build the character with all of his values and beliefs from the ground up, instead of jumping into the middle with expectations based on the established arbitrary rules.
Sorry to drop in on you like this, Miss Lane, but I've been thinking...
Yeah, we are kind of jumping into the middle.
About me that people in the world like to know.
Yeah, he's 33 at this point.
I know this may not be very
fun we go right from his teenage years straight to him already being Superman with the suit and everything.
But that doesn't mean there isn't any merit to Snyder's interpretation. As I
just
said
go
with
back.
the Man of Steel
What was he saying about Christopher Reeve?
I think the negative reaction to this...
Sorry about that.
I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, sorry.
But I think he said
I've been thinking, there must be a lot of questions about me that people in the world like to know the answers.
Of course, yes.
I know this may not be very fun to watch for people who just want to see Christopher Reeve smiling and winking with his hands on his hips, but that doesn't mean there isn't any merit to Snyder's interpretation. As I said with the Man of Steel video, I think the negative reaction to this Superman comes from that place of expectation. People have
It's not about fun. It's about being immersed in the narrative and the characters. Like,
but it's also a little bit about fun as well. There has to be in a superhero film a little bit of fun at some point.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, fun in the sense that we're seeing him be. Well, fun in the sense that we see him be such a good, basically a good Samaritan, such a great hero. It's it's great to see him do the right thing, pretty much.
Yeah, but once again, and this is why I wanted to hear what you said about Christopher Reeve. They always go after that version of Superman. The people who defend Zack Snyder's vision of Superman always go after Christopher Reeve.
From my experience, not really.
from my
Christopher Reeve is not realistic.
Every so often, but not all the damn time.
No, they really do go after his version of it. Well, you just want to see Christopher Reeve again? It's like, no. There's loads
I just want to see Superman again.
Yeah, it's like my version of Superman is from the animated show.
And the thing is, if this is about Superman becoming Superman, right? Okay, fine. You want a character arc. That's fine. You want to see Superman become the Superman we expect him to be. That's fine. It shouldn't take like 5 movies to get there.
Yeah, most of it should have been just on Man of Steel alone to establish.
Yes, he should have become Superman at the end of Man of Steel. Like
or at the latest, at the very beginning of this movie, and then just Superman, moving on.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he supposedly is not Superman at the end of Man of Steel. He's not Superman at the end of Batman v Superman. He's also dead as well. And in Justice League, he's still not Superman, supposedly. It's like, hold on.
That I call bullshit on. That one is just retarded.
And why am I supposed to care when he dies? Like, if he's not Superman and he dies, what do I care?
Yeah. Exactly. And this is what I mean. It's like, but so that's 3 movies, and they expect us to go through 2 more movies of him not being Superman to get Superman at the end of the 5th movie. And you're like, why? He's already died, and he's...
Yeah, you already did the death of Superman, which the whole point of what makes the death of Superman such a big deal in the comics was seeing people's reactions and the way that other people stepped up to take the place of this paragon of morality. Yeah. Only we don't have that because he's not Superman yet, apparently.
Yeah.
Fun Superman.
Have a very take on the character, and if
it's like fun fact about the group of about the group that tried to replace Superman. It's like it was all individual ideas for a Superman replacement that they just decided to shove together into a team because reasons.
Yeah.
And it is also a reference. The title "Reign of the Superman" is a title to the very original idea of Superman before the one we know now. Which, they originally created Superman as a villain, and the title of that version was Reign of the Superman.
Oh, right.
Then the character ejected. The mistake, just like Batman, is applying these expectations to characters that aren't at that point in their careers.
Wait a second. Batman's 50 years old.
Yeah. I bet what he's going to say about Batman is that we expect a Batman in his prime, and we're not getting that. We're getting an old, cynical Batman.
Much closer to Dark Knight Returns, which does not work for this premise at all to begin with.
No.
And again, the problem is, if you want to do Superman becoming Superman, it should not take you 5 movies to get there. Character arc should not take that long because he doesn't have a character arc in the first movie. He has step 1 of a character arc in the first movie.
Yeah.
What if what you want to do is not make Superman in Man of Steel, what you need to do, have him start to get there at the end of Man of Steel and then become what we expect to be Superman at the end of the first act of Batman v Superman, but still have Batman be paranoid and angry and everything at now the paragon of morality Superman, and then have it happen where they fight each other even though Superman is the paragon of morality now. Only we don't get that. I think maybe that might be what he was trying to go for, but he fumbled it so hard that we don't get that because Superman is not Superman yet.
Yeah, and now he's talking about Batman v Superman containing not Batman and not Superman. So it's like, what? It's rodent man versus average bloke. Okay, cool. I don't know what you... It's like, he's going down all these routes of it's not making sense. because the movies don't make sense anyway. But they wanted to make The Dark Knight Returns in a movie form, but they couldn't wait to do it, so they just rushed it, and that's all it is. That's all this is.
Yeah, they tried mashing Dark Knight Returns and World's Finest. They tried.
Oh.
Hello?
I think we lost him.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
He just
I think what he was
disappeared.
going to say is that they mashed World's Finest, Dark Knight Returns, and The Death of Superman all into one movie, and it's like it doesn't work.
You're taking too many components from different authors and you're amalgamating them into this.
You're taking too many points of different parts of history of these characters and merge them into one.
It's not consistent for a specific type of narrative. You can't just start throwing them together and saying, "Here's my Frankenstein Batman," and it's like, not quite.
You're trying to merge young Batman, middle-aged Batman, and old Batman into one character.
Maybe
to meet a young, middle-aged, and old Superman who's merged into one character.
Maybe
like,
if they had a dedicated movie to Batman, that might help. But you'd still have to have a very specific narrative of what you wanted to do with this character. And now he just comes into the scene in a Batman v Superman movie, and he's in his older age, and you're like, oh, so a lot of crap happened. He's killing people now, and he just wants to kill Superman. You're like, this is nuts. This is really over the top.
It also means that like the whole Batman mythos has happened, right?
Most of it.
And if Suicide Squad is connected to the DCEU,
which it is,
that means there's meta-humans, so people know about people not being normal humans. So why is Superman looked at really strangely?
Well, and there was also that weird email that Batman got where he saw the Justice League, and he's like, I can't worry about that now.
Well, then again, the Suicide Squad came into existence after the reveal of Superman to the world, didn't it?
Yes, but they were all established metahumans. Well, Killer Croc was an established metahuman. Harley Quinn with a baseball bat is not a metahuman.
Well,
Batman's been killing. Why are those criminals alive?
Yeah, exactly. But there's supposed to be 20 years of Batman's histories of stuff, and it's like, well, you can't say, oh, it's not like the Star Wars thing of everything was a myth because it's so long. It's like, no, there needs to be knowledge about this stuff.
Yeah, the only one you can argue would be a myth would be Wonder Woman, because what she did supposedly happened in World War I. Yeah. And, also 1984. But
one or two.
World War One. So all the stuff that she did wasn't even in America originally.
Yeah.
So,
except for the events of Wonder Woman 1984.
I don't include that in the canon.
That's
it is because it's before Flash travels back in time to warn Batman.
You think that would suddenly become the big...
The only one that would really get wiped is Aquaman.
Yeah. But regardless, what we're saying here about with this is his arguments are these characters are not these characters in this movie. It's like, right, so why are they making this movie then if they're not these characters?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh really? Then who the hell are they? Since you know so much.
Yeah, the issue that comes up is, the main issue with making this the second movie in your franchise. If Superman is not Superman and Batman is at the tail end of his career not Batman anymore,
then there is nothing to work with.
Why is this the second movie of your franchise? Why did we not get young Batman and established Superman before we got Batman versus Superman?
Because we need Superman to die to get Justice League.
Because DC was jealous of Marvel.
Well, that's what it comes down to on a meta level.
Yeah, ultimately, the root of every possible reason you can give for why the DCEU sucks is because DC saw that Marvel was being successful with the MCU, which say what you want about them, they fucking deserve the success for the most part. And they got in way over their heads, even though they're the ones that came first.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Batman v Superman alone would have just sold this movie. You didn't need to include the Justice League.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
all right. Let's keep going, guys.
I think we should go with,
Superheroes. These are not those characters at this point in time. This is not Batman anymore.
Wait. Any more from what? He just introduced the character. How could he not be something we've never seen?
Yeah, I was right. He was saying this is tail end of his career Batman, which is the problem.
Pretty sure someone in Metropolis would know about him, I swear.
And considering that Gotham and Metropolis are right next door to each other in this universe.
Yeah, that too. Which makes it even more stupid that not a single person in Metropolis knows what the Batman is.
Gotham's in Minnesota?
They are literally... There's a very...
In this universe, they're right next to each other, yes.
Yeah, there's a big lake that separates them. But you can see they can see each other across that lake.
Yeah, you would think at least some people in Metropolis would have seen the bat signal from all the way in Metropolis.
Yeah, it's probably a 15-20 minute drive, maybe, distance between the two cities. And they're like, oh, Gotham's so far away. I'm like, wait, what is this, Britain?
I think Gotham is littered with crime, and they don't go to where Superman.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, in the comics, they're pretty much states away.
Yeah, if I remember right, in this movie, they're supposed to be. I think Gotham is in like New Jersey, and Metropolis is in Delaware or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be the Atlantic Ocean between them, but they are relatively close together. So I think that's supposed to be where they are, which is still like dumb.
Yeah, but not 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes apart.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, in these movies, you could literally get on a bike from the center of Metropolis and probably in the center of Gotham within an hour or so.
Yep.
Like, all right,
that's how close these two places are.
I'm away from time now, like.
Yeah, it's
not even the DCAU, the shows for kids would put them that close for the sake of that kind of convenience.
Yeah. So ridiculous. Absolutely.
I know.
Part of
because just have Bruce Wayne have a reason to go to Metropolis. Like World's Finest.
Exactly.
He does a deal. Yeah, he does. But he does a deal with he works with Lex Luthor because there's Wayne Corp and Lex Corp.
Oh, yeah.
Have that. Give them that a reason him to be there and doing stuff. But no,
if Batman v Superman was if Batman v Superman was just basically World's Finest, and with an established Superman and just established enough Batman, you really don't need to say much about him. Just like he's the vigilante from Gotham, because in the real world we already know who the fuck Batman is. Then it would have at least worked a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're also trying to tell me that an older Batman is not known to the city next door to Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many battles did Batman and Joker have? Like,
yeah, well, Joker's killed
also
the
pretty
second
well known.
Robin or whatever. Well, or whichever Robin or whatever it is. So they've obviously had quite a long history.
Yeah, it's like not a lot of people know. It's like, yeah, stuff about fights between Batman and Joker travels faster than gossip in the comics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You hear about that shit in a heartbeat the next day. Because it's just that well known.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was Batman v Joker, but this is not Batman, so obviously we don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, somehow. Yeah.
All right.
And the thing is, like, if this movie expects you to come in knowing who Batman is, which of course, I mean, everybody knows who Batman is. Sure. If this movie expects you to come in with familiarity of the character of Batman and the death of Robin, etc., why does it have the flashback to his parents dying? Why do we need to see his origin?
Because that's when they go save Martha, and that's the big plot.
They always show the death of Bruce's parents, though, don't they?
Sure. And it's
maybe if it were like quick flashes instead of like the full blown moment of it happening, maybe.
Yes.
And then in the Martha scene, we actually see it in full, as a reminder. But no.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Like quick flashes every so often in the movie, and then when they get to the Martha scene, that's when we see it, kinda, sorta in full, just for the context. But not at the very beginning. Not the way this fucking movie did it.
Even Batman '89 didn't do this shit.
Yeah, they just showed it and that's it.
They showed it like near the end.
Here is Francis Ford Coppola. What infuriates me is if Batman is okay with killing people, why are any of his villains alive? I don't know. Is there a rendition or dialogue telling us that the Joker's in jail or something like that?
He's signed a
Suicide Squad.
WB.
Oh,
Suicide Squad proves that Joker's alive, isn't it?
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Also,
in the actual Dark Knight Returns, yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't Batman arrest Deadshot? So like,
right, arrest Deadshot. Yeah, exactly. But also in Zack Snyder's Justice League, in the nightmare scene, the Joker's alive, talking to him. So it's quite clear that Batman knows that the Joker's alive, even though it's a nightmare scene.
Maybe his mom.
So he doesn't.
Too.
Yeah, if this were a normal version of Batman, that would be enough to say. That would be enough to explain why the Joker's alive up to this point. But no, Zack Snyder didn't establish Batman that way.
This guy's got more machine guns on his bloody car than Al Capone, right?
Batman's got more machine guns in his car than Jared Leto Joker has knives.
Yeah, Batman's just laughing in the middle of like a semicircle of machine guns. Yeah.
No, he's just like he's just moody groaning in the middle of them.
What was the point of that shot in Suicide Squad where he's lying down and he's surrounded by his spiral of weapons? You're like, what is this
just
for?
To show how crazy he is, I guess.
I did.
But it was just just a bit too weird to portray it properly.
It was because he's crazy and because it made for a good trailer shot.
Remember, he's got damage tattooed on his head.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Literally the worst Joker laugh ever.
Yeah.
Like Richard Nixon.
Mark Hamill's Joker would look at that laugh and say, "Geesh, who pissed in his Cheerios?"
Leo, John DiMaggio DiMaggio's Joker would look at it and go, "Bloody hell, man, put a bit of effort into it."
It's like there's been like a lot, almost every actor that's ever done animated Joker, Joker in general. It's like they've really brought their A game to it, and then comes Jared Leto. It's like, piss off.
Yeah, but
the problem is, I think Jared Leto was bringing his A game to that.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, he was jealous that all his scenes got cut out.
Well, that probably happened when he started sending used condoms to his castmates, and it's like, okay, we're going to
used condoms and dead rats.
I don't think the dead rats thing happened. I don't know about the condoms.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think he denied the dead rats thing.
He denied the dead rats, but used condoms. Yeah, that was all me.
That's great.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, let's keep going.
All right,
let's keep going.
Not Superman yet.
Is it really surprising that the most powerful man in the world should be a figure of controversy?
Why does this movie
That's
feature
it?
the media so heavily? It looks like they're just trying to make things seem...
Oh, he didn't answer that question then, that first criticism.
The media is there to act as a stand-in for
the
the
answer
public's
to the
response to
question was because it's dour because it's not Superman yet.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
and it's not Batman anymore. That's the answer.
It would be pointless regardless.
That's the answer.
So that's not good. That's not.
Yeah, it's dour because he's not Superman yet.
Right. So
I'm kind of concerned. Okay. What does it take for him to be Superman? Like, what's the formula at this point? What does he need to do?
He's raised right.
Wear his suit and save people and say, "Hi, I'm Superman." Hi,
which
Freeze,
he's doing.
I'm Superman. Because that's how I knew that it was Batman and Robin.
Go look at Spider-Man. He just saves people there. He's Spider-Man.
Yeah. So we've got Superman flying around and saving people and being good, but it's not Superman yet. He needs more stuff and needs to be dour and all his problems. Wait, what, Zach? What more do you need to add to this character?
Yeah.
No, he just made up an excuse to make Superman miserable, boring, and psychopathic for 5 movies. When in reality,
I can only imagine if this universe keeps going. I dread how they're going to do Brainiac if they get that far.
No.
Oh, yeah, this universe is not continuing.
The Flash movie should just reboot this entire universe into something better. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it needs to end with him going back in time.
It's like going back in time and then just resetting the universe so that it's just we can hit the undo button on all this and do it right.
No, but
so go back in time and smother Zack Snyder as a baby or something.
I mean, the Robin Pattinson Batman movie could probably just come out, so that it's like release the Flash movie first, Flashpoint, and then do everything from scratch.
Everything is back to the beginning. We get Robert Pattinson Batman, and I don't know, Henry Cavill can stay as Superman. I like him. I don't like the writing, but he's a fine actor.
No, yeah, he could have been a really good Superman. It's just the fucking writing is what screwed it over.
I just find it funny we have to wait another year for the Batman to come out because of the coronavirus, even though the film's
that's its own thing.
Probably.
And also, if they do reboot the universe, give Superman his trunks back. They finally gave them back in Action Comics. It's just do it.
And can we get a recast on Wonder Woman to someone who can act, please?
Someone who's muscular too. I know.
Yeah. Not Gina Carano.
I was going to say
the same thing, anyway, let's go.
Thank you.
Question of Superman. That's what's important in this film, not so much the character.
Must there
really?
What? Wait, what?
This is why the film refers to him as the Superman. That one word is the most important word.
Oh my God, are you joking me? Okay, I don't think an adjective is the height of your argument here, sir.
Again, all of this is exactly what the problem is with this movie. You're not making any special insights or anything. You're just explaining things we already know that are problems with the movie.
Did he just say the media is important and not the character?
Yes, the media is heavily featured because Earth's reaction to Superman is more important to this movie than the character of Superman. In this movie called Batman v Superman.
Yeah, but this is not a movie about the external appearance of Superman. It's a part of it, but that's not what the movie's about.
Yeah, like we said earlier, he doesn't give a fuck about what the media says. All that matters to him is that he shows what. All that matters is that they know the truth about him, which is he's just that good.
And you don't need 45 minutes dedicated to the news,
Yeah, but his thing.
This movie,
trying to make out this is a nuanced take. It's like the media is so important. It's all different. Okay, then why does it end in a good old-fashioned fist fight between Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Doomsday? If this is this nuanced, high art, intellectual, product, anything like that.
That's another thing that was done too early. Doomsday, of all things, but we'll probably get to that later.
Doomsday was in this movie? I thought that was the Abomination from Hulk.
No, no, it's Doomsday, and they botch it completely. But we'll probably get to that later in the video, I guess.
I wish it was the Abomination just to see Tim Roth in a movie again.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you start arguing,
Incredible Hulk was not a great movie, but I love Tim Roth. So
guess what? Incredible Hulk is better than most of the movies in the DCEU. There, I said
yes.
Well,
it's still not a great movie.
4 movies to get Hulk to be Hulk, like Hulk smash.
Yeah.
When you have someone arguing on the behalf of semantics of a sentence, I think we're a bit done trying to understand where he's coming from.
Yeah. Because mankind is introduced to the Batman. Okay, does that mean it's not Batman then?
He's no longer the Batman as we know him because I said so. I was like, what are you talking
They
about?
put the because I put the word the in front of his name. It's like, okay.
This can't possibly be the core of his entire argument. This can't be.
There's an arrow under the, so I think it might be.
In the film when it comes to establishing the context for this story. It separates him from the beloved selfless hero we take for granted and puts him in a real-world context.
But essentially, this...
How does having a man with the sun in the background distance him from this heroic figure?
No, it's not that. It's just the word the that separates him from Superman.
Yeah, the symbolic meaning of the word the. Hey, can anybody in that scene? Can anybody figure out the very subtle symbolism Zack Snyder is going for with that shot framing?
The word.
Having Superman framed by the sun floating above people.
Yeah, but he's not
with
the
an
Superman.
angelic halo around his head.
It's
Can
just-
anybody
Yeah, but
figure
he's not
out
Superman. He's not Superman. He's not Superman. He's the Superman because the is really important.
Oy vey.
I guess
The word the, guys, I don't think we're quite understanding. He's literally saying the word the means that we don't have to look at this character as Superman.
I seem
And he
to
should be completely different.
I seem to remember
because of the word the.
I seem to remember a certain American
man.
president defining the word "the" during an inquiry.
This is stupid.
It all depends on
Because,
what
like,
the meaning of
so-
the word
as
Superman
if that's
is.
anything new.
Yeah, so what that means is this new Robert Pattinson movie is not about Batman because it's about the Batman.
Yep.
or like the Punisher.
Or the Punisher. The Amazing Spider-Man is not about Spider-Man because it's the Amazing Spider-Man. And you're like, what?
The Avengers.
The?
Well, then again, in the
has
case of
no
Spider-Man,
meaning.
well, in the case of Spider-Man, that's always been the title.
Yeah, but just because we can still call him Spider-Man.
Anyway, guys,
And
this
the
is-
addition of a loss of the
This
doesn't
is-
change who this character is.
This is a dumb
No, I know
thing to
that.
focus on. It's purely
Yeah, let's-
semantics.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
asinine.
I know. I'm
We're
just
5
Let's
minutes into
just
this video.
keep going.
isn't
We need
about Superman. This is about the world in which Superman exists.
If there really was a Superman, I highly doubt people would accept and love him after he saves a few cats from a few trees. A real Superman
yes,
would
there would.
actually be a terrifying prospect. The world might hate him just for
No!
existing. People would question his motives
Why?
and question the nature of his absolute power.
If Superman were here right now, what would you want to say to him?
Okay, this is after he's destroyed a city and saved the world in the process. This is a whole issue.
And they gave him a statue.
This would be a big. This would be 9/11 times like 10 or whatever. The whole world would be like,
times
what's...
times a million. But
And if the official
Those
story is
planet-destroying
he saved the planet, they'll be like, oh, really? He saved the whole planet? Everyone knew something was going on with the planet when that machine started terraforming it.
Which
No,
he
no,
very
those
clearly
two
stopped.
machines. There's 2 machines that are terraforming it, not just
Yeah.
1, 2 machines.
Yeah, but it's still clear that he stopped them, and they all know it.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
story. And
But it's
people
all- but
be
it's also
The city
skeptical.
was burned down to the rubble, but okay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it's destroyed because Zack Snyder wanted it to be destroyed. The actual Superman, with all the ways been characterizing, and created, wouldn't have got to that level of destruction.
Yeah.
Would not have
Yeah.
let it get to that level. But Zack Snyder's version of it, because he's a psychopath, wanted to destroy everything.
Well, and how did they fix the city, by the way?
I mean, I think a few
Bruce Wayne
years
paid
passed.
for it.
Yeah, he did.
Child slave labor.
I mean,
He just
what was it?
the entire building,
Dude.
okay.
It's like how
Michael
much
Keaton.
how much time is it that passes? Like a year or so? Just over a year?
Hey, think about it. Think about how many orphans there are now in Metropolis. Plenty of child labor to get Metropolis rebuilt. Perfect, isn't it?
Let's not go down this road, please.
Yeah, okay.
Don't
And,
pay. What are you
know,
gonna do? Cry to their mums? Oh, yeah, all right. It doesn't matter.
like
They're
I
all
said,
dead. Everyone's
it's not
dead.
even. It's not even really a bad concept exploring the reaction to Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that that's what the movie is doing. The issue is that it's doing it so poorly.
Yeah.
His whole defense of this movie is, you're wrong because you understand what this movie is about.
Yeah.
Like, we get what the movie is about. No one takes issue with trying to figure out what the movie is about. The issue is with how it's executed, because it's executed in such a pathetically awful way.
Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, I understand that saying, like, what if Superman destroys the city? Well, here's the thing. Superman doesn't really usually destroy the damn city of stuff. But Zack Snyder deliberately went out of his way to destroy Metropolis in Man of Steel with it. Because it was overdone. If you watch that Man of Steel scene, it is like Superman goes out of his way to destroy as much as Zod is destroying. And you're like, okay, he does very little trying to actually protect the city. In fact, I think Superman might destroy more of a city than Zod does, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's no attempt to get out. There's no attempt to lure Zod away.
And then in Batman v Superman, they knew they'd done it like that because they lured him to an uninhabited part of the city.
Which, he only had somebody mention that in the line because people talked about
what happened. Yeah,
in context of Man of Steel.
Steel, yeah. So even
they never
Zack
have
knew
conversations
what he
about
done.
it.
It's Zack Snyder's a hack, and I still can't understand why people think his films are God's gift to like cinema. It's
anywho.
I mean, if that god is Hades.
How he decides which lives count and which ones do not.
Do you know the oldest line?
Well, all the lives count.
That power can be innocent.
Batman is representative of humans' reactionary tendencies and the immediate rejection of this alien. Since Batman is humankind's representative in the film, it makes sense that the...
I don't.
Is he?
I don't think so.
Who the hell thinks of him that way?
Oh my god, okay, no.
No.
Batman shouldn't be getting his information from the news.
Mankind's
like he's the world's greatest detective, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I've never heard anything so stupid in my life. That Batman is mankind's. But then again, it's not Batman though, is it, mate? So who is this guy? Because you just said it wasn't Batman.
Oh yeah, right.
So...
It's not Batman.
So who is this guy?
It's Murder Man.
Oh, so what you're saying is we should just let billionaires decide our fates with stuff.
It's just weird that Batman never ever thinks like Superman was in a difficult position. If you want to argue that he couldn't do as good of a job at protecting the city, it never crosses his mind. He's just like, no, I don't like Superman.
Yeah, we know like Superman because we lost buildings. Like, yeah, okay, Bruce.
News media is going to get most of his information about Superman anyway.
The sort of third character.
No, it wasn't.
No, Batman would get his
it's the third
information about Superman by investigating. He's a detective. It's what he
Yeah.
does.
Exactly. Like, what is this?
So we can agree. Zack Snyder has no idea who any of these characters is actually writing about. So he has no idea then.
Again, world's finest. What's the first thing Batman does after coming face to face with Superman? Literally follows him to his apartment, and it's like from hundreds of feet away, just looks into his apartment, and that's it. But he goes out of his way to do that. He goes out of his way to try to find out more about him, and if I might add, the best way possible.
Yeah, but also he figures out the Joker's going to go to Metropolis because the Jade Dragon that he steals has got radiation that is linked to kryptonite. And he goes, well, the only place he'd go is Metropolis, since that's the only place it's useful. And it's building up and it's like being a detective figuring out why people are doing this and why is that. He doesn't go, I wonder what's on CNN today, as he flicks through his 900 channels while he's eating his cheese puffs on his fucking sofa. That's not bad. Do you know what I mean?
And it is, and to go back to World's Finest, it isn't even until he like shoves a tiny ass piece of kryptonite right in Superman's face that he realizes that it works against him.
Yeah. But
he makes the attempt the attempt to learn more about it, and he succeeded.
Yeah, he literally starts beating up people, but interrogating people in Metropolis to find out information about A, Superman, and B, what's happening in the area. This is just ridiculous.
And he's not even looking at the information; it just pops up. Somebody just has seen him playing it.
Superman isn't even his objective; it's the Joker, like it always is.
Yeah, but the way the Batman v Superman playing it, and the way this guy's explaining it, is like Bruce got bored of Babe Station and like was just flicking through a couple of channels while like Alfred was getting a hamburger ready or something, and stumbled across flipping whatever CNN anchors are going, Superman bad, and he went, wow, Superman real bad, Red Cape Man bad. So it's like, no, this is not what this character would do. Especially after 20 years, especially after supposedly 20 years of being Batman. I hate these movies so much. And the more people try and defend it,
I think it's
the
an
rubbish.
interesting way to see how Batman perceives Superman, because he doesn't know who Superman is. All he knows is the public face of Superman.
Well, that's because it's stupid.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical, wouldn't you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff-piece editorial about an alien who, if he wanted to, could burn the whole place down. There wouldn't be a damn thing we could do to stop it.
The title of this film should be...
What? Wait, no, so wait, hold on.
Wait, what was the answer?
So the answer's just...
The answer is because it's about people's reaction to Superman. It makes sense that we see nothing but media coverage.
And that's why we're wrong about Bartha.
This is his arguments are very weak.
He's taking one statement for a title, which I'm assuming was the main impetus of all this to make a video, and then he's just throwing other arguments in there and trying to counter them.
Yeah.
With quotes from the director and scenes about Batman not liking Superman because he's powerful, and you're like, what?
Yeah, but it's quite clear that Zack Snyder hasn't got a clue about these characters or what their motivations are or anything like
and even
that.
if Zack Snyder thinks that doesn't, it's not executed well enough.
Yeah, I don't care what Zack Snyder thinks.
I don't care. Yeah, exactly. Because he's a raging psychopath who literally knows nothing about anything. Well, has made 3 of the worst movies I've ever had the misfortune to watch.
Even if his explanation was accurate, it doesn't matter. The movie should say that for us. It should show that.
Yeah.
And we're just like, we got a little monologue from Henry there talking about Superman. You're like, that's great, Henry, but it didn't quite work the way you thought it did. So
also, that's like a paid interview where he's saying stuff from a script anyway, because those interviews are always scripted anyway.
And yeah, what he's saying was right.
You're told to say beforehand.
He's Superman's trying to do the right thing by going to this thing at the Senate and the hearing and turn himself in. Yeah, we saw that Man of Steel, but like it's not some great mystery that the audience is like, oh yeah, it's just Superman. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not a big deal.
I think you guys just want to be
I still cannot believe that they're literally going, well, Batman doesn't know who Superman is, so he gets all his information from the news. And it's just like, no. Yeah, that's just stupid.
The news also says he's good, so like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, the news says he's like the hero, and Batman's like, well, the news says he's bad. I'm like, are we watching the same news channel? What are you on about here?
All right, let's go.
Free thinking, okay.
Yeah.
Says Captain Hit. Superman is telling Batman to stop acting outside the law, even though he himself acts outside the law.
I responded to the criticism that Batman was a murderer in the last video, but as for Superman being a hypocrite, Tell me where, in these two movies, do we see Superman acting as a vigilante?
In this exact scene, he breaks private property, he destroys public property, he's about to assault someone, he blew up some buildings, he killed hundreds of people.
Mm-hmm. Then he goes.
You know those two movies we just watched. What he does in those movies.
Didn't he go to Afghanistan or something to fight the terrorists or something?
Yeah, rescue Lois. Yeah.
Yeah. But he had to fight off the terrorists.
Yeah,
I think he killed one of them, but the movie says he didn't. So I was like, okay.
He's like Smudge Boy saying. He's literally saying, "Where is he a hypocrite?" Literally showing the scene of him being yeah. Okay, this guy's a tool.
Use this on.
Oh, I think we can continue.
Hunting down criminals and beating them up as vengeance for their crimes. This never happens. We see Superman rescue people from natural disasters and accidents. We see him protecting innocent people.
Yes, as well as destroying entire... He does all of these things, you're right.
We see him protecting innocent people as he shows a clip from a scene where he kills someone. You know, extrajudicially.
Yeah.
But he's an immigrant, so it's okay.
This is stupid.
Is it okay because it's not specifically motivated by vengeance? Is Batman not a vigilante because he's not trying to take revenge?
Yeah, I'm just this guy's arguments are really, really rubbish. We're literally watching a man snap another guy's neck.
He doesn't kill people, proceeds to snap his neck to murder him.
Yeah.
And he could have done a dozen different things. He could have done a dozen different things in the scene to prevent those people from getting lasered. So
the people as well could have done a dozen different things to prevent themselves being lasered. But no, let's just huddle stood up next to a laser.
I mean, yeah, they could have. From the look of it right here, they could have just crawled under it.
Yeah. Or they could have actually just walked forward and walked past his arm.
Well, Clark could have just put his hands in front of his eyes, tickled him, any series of things. It's just like, dude, just fly up in the air, just grab him, just whatever, change the angle. I don't care.
Yeah, it's like grab him and get the fuck out of there.
You should have said Martha.
Yeah.
Well, they did it before. After they went through all those buildings, they fought in the space for like a few seconds. You're like, okay, well, that's you've done that before. You could fly pretty darn high. What's stopping you now?
Yeah.
You've won the fight right here. Anyway.
Grab him and take him up to space.
And throw him into the air like you did before.
Just not into the sun.
Yeah. Oh no.
From attackers who are still in the act. We see him working with the US military to save the world from an alien invasion, an act he's recognized and honored for. And unfortunately, we see him getting framed for killing terrorists when he was really rescuing Lois Lane, but what does Superman do? He himself.
That guy's dead.
That guy's totally dead.
We see him getting framed for killing terrorists.
Pulverized through 2 walls instantly.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
That guy's not just dead, that guy is paste.
There's a throwaway line where he says, I didn't kill that guy.
That guy is a smear on a wall.
No, he didn't. Wait, yeah, I'll say something. He didn't kill that guy. He's destroyed them so much. Even his ancestors are like feeling agony. There's
smeared on a wall.
Obliterated that guy.
Smeared on a wall the next continent over.
Yeah.
Wait, and how was Superman framed again? I don't remember actually.
He was framed.
No, I think it's at the end of this scene where it's like
they shoot some people, and it's like you killed them, and it's like, why would Superman use a gun? And it's like, yeah,
Was
they
it?
would do.
Didn't
they say
didn't the photographer die?
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen, or who was it? Who was the photographer?
Yes, Jimmy Olsen was the one they killed off. Which I'm like,
Olsen.
why? Which I'm like, why did anyone think that would be any kind of good idea?
Jimmy Olsen was a CIA agent, apparently.
I mean, have you heard the explanation from the writing team for why that was Jimmy Olsen?
Remind me.
They couldn't think of what else to do with him.
Fuck you!
They have Jimmy Olsen in Man of Steel. That's a girl, apparently. I thought that was Jimmy Olsen. Or gender
girl,
Jamila Olsen.
And then they're like, well, that's... What do you mean you can't do anything with him?
Superman's best friend in the comics. Oh, we don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, just be a friend. No.
Yeah, we got Toasty Danny in the chat pointing out that he's not working with the military. Like, he destroys a satellite at the end of that scene.
Yeah, and then
he's not working with the military. He's working against the military. He's literally just outright lying at this point.
He is just playing nice with them because he doesn't know what to do, and they're asking to talk to him. He's like, all right, fine, I guess I'll figure out what to do.
What do you mean working with the military? It's not Watchmen.
Yeah, So yeah, he's been a hypocrite here, but then again, it's not Superman, so I don't know what the argument is.
Well, that's a good question, because what the hell is the military going to do? They can't do anything.
Yeah.
They can't fight Zod and his team. They can't do anything against these guys.
Yeah, it's like, well, we need Superman. Yeah, but
we need Superman, but we hate Superman. Who cares?
Let's just call the Suicide Squad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll get Harley Quinn with a baseball bat to stop Zod.
No, that's not until later.
Yeah,
and boomerangs.
Why don't we just get some woman to belly dance towards Zod? Oh no, Enchantress is against us. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh dear. Let's not bring that up. Let's keep going.
Moving on.
Straight into to answer for it. What we don't see Superman doing is tracking down thugs and crime lords and going to beat them up unprovoked. To call this version of Superman a
thugs and crime lords, and to go beat them up unprovoked. They're criminals. He's stopping the fuck it.
Weren't some of them child?
Oh no, he beat up the Joker unprovoked. The fuck? What the fuck are you on about?
I mean, like I said, his whole initial argument was Superman's not a vigilante because he's not fighting anyone for vengeance. What? What does vengeance have to do with anything?
I just the argument of he doesn't beat up crime lords, so he's a good. It's like, right?
What is wrong with? Hey Zach, I think I just got something you should look at.
This guy is a human trafficker. What is wrong with beating him up dressed as a bat and getting him arrested?
I mean, Gotham's...
How is that unprovoked?
Do they not know this about...
How?
It's super correct.
How is beating up a human trafficker doing it unprovoked, and that's bad because... How?
Because he didn't ask for it.
Sorry, I'm a bad guy. Please, Mr. Batman, beat me up. Is that how all the criminals have to, like...
Yes.
That's Mr. Dr. Professor Batman to you.
Otherwise, he would have killed Joker.
Mr. Dr. Professor Batman to you.
Well, the argument with this is that the brand puts them into a scenario where they're going to get killed in another scenario. So
that's a shame.
Yeah, that's just the whole...
It's a human trafficker!
Yeah.
Had it been a guy who'd not paid alimony, yeah, okay, it's a bit harsh, right? But it's a human trafficker. Had he Batman branded like someone evading, his taxes or something? Yeah, it's like, okay, That's going over the top. But human trafficking, paedophilia, he does it for murderers and stuff. Yeah, okay, he brands them. Cool. Then other prisoners kill him. Kill the guy who did it. Maybe, possibly. We don't actually see it happen. Then how is the Joker staying alive with all this stuff? I'm sure he must have been branded at least once. For all the shit he's done. Or does that not count?
Well, he asked Batman not to be murdered.
Yeah, but he does everything else.
Please no. You went, please no, Mr. Doctor Professor Batman. I'm your arch-nemesis. Please don't. Maybe he's like, well, this is true. Without you, there's no more rights and no more video games. Yeah, I'll let you go. Also, I love your hair. It looks great.
That's Mr. Doctor Professor Batman to you.
To you.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, we got preconceived notions of superheroism. You take it for granted that Superman does and should act as a vigilante, as you ascribe to him all of the actions of past Supermen. Believe it or not, this version of Superman is completely justified in his criticism of Batman.
Well,
no, not entirely. No.
Batman didn't destroy a city, so.
Yeah. Yeah,
he goes and fights terrorists overseas, somewhere he has no jurisdiction.
In this scene, he literally says about, Gotham's a crime and hellhole, and that's why, that's what Batman does what he needs to do. It's like, yeah, but it's true. And Superman's like, well, maybe you should stop. And Bruce Wayne's like, but if Batman stopped, it'd be even worse. It's like...
Yeah, it's like, the law's corrupt, and Superman's just like, no, just trust the law.
Yeah, just trust the law. Just trust the law. What, you mean that law that you don't even follow yourself?
Yeah, oops.
This is a stupid argument, because the entire movie contradicts everything that he's saying. And he's literally showing clips of the movie contradicting what he's saying.
Yep.
It's perfect. Perfect video.
Do you
It will be perfect when it fits a woman.
Oh my god, no.
Okay.
What's your position of Bat Vigilante? Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. Good people living in fear. He thinks he's above the law.
Which good people are living in fear from the Batman?
Criminals.
It's always good hard-working human traffickers, Smud.
Yeah, you heard him. He thinks he's above the law, unlike Superman, who thinks he's above the military.
Or government. No, it's unlike Superman. Unlike Superman, who's above humanity.
Yeah, above. Sure.
Also, Batman isn't committing crimes. He's stopping crimes.
Yeah, he's trying to save people.
So he's not above the law because he's also working with the law.
Yeah, Gordon.
Anyway. That's why the law has that light thing. Superman. That's why they shine it. Did you not see that?
They're working with him when he's murdering people, but yeah. He is working.
Yeah. Yeah, but he is working with the law. But also, I'm going to be taking this like for 20 years. I don't think he's been killing people for 20 years. I think I think what Zach said was that it's a newish sort of thing after Robin died, but Zach's an idiot anyway.
Only they made that.
So he obviously wasn't doing it to start with. So also, civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. Are they? Because one bloke dressed as a bat doesn't mean your civil liberties are trampled.
Uh-huh.
It just means if you're a criminal, you're gonna get screwed up. It's almost like a deterrent.
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah, it's almost like a deterrent to commit crime, Superman, isn't it?
They're acting like as if he's killing innocent people by accident.
He's acting like some sort of guy who'd like honestly contemplate not saving a bus full of kids. Oh wait, hold on, that was Jonathan Kent. Sorry, completely different character. Anyway.
Anywho, yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Batman may have a reason to fight Superman, but Superman has no reason to fight Batman. He has no motivation in this battle of ideologies.
This criticism comes mainly from people who go into the movie expecting to see a battle of ideologies between Batman and Superman. Some of the most iconic battles between the two heroes have been had over ideology, including the one that takes place in The Dark Knight Returns. In these cases, Batman usually represents rugged individualism in the face of Superman's government status quo.
If I were Batman, who would I resent the most? It would be the guy who not only represented a very, very status quo-oriented sense of things, someone who wanted things to stay just the same when things were pretty rotten, but someone who could fly when I needed a goddamn car.
If you're looking for a battle of ideologies in Batman vs. Superman, there isn't one. And it's not because the film does a bad job of illustrating it.
No,
the ideological difference between these two characters in this cinematic universe is about whether or not vigilantism is the right way to go about making the world better.
Wait, what?
No, it's not.
Wait a second. When is this a problem?
What?
Wait.
What the fuck? No.
Superman doesn't care.
If that's... First of all, that would be a clash of ideologies.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a clash of ideologies. So,
and second of all, how is that different from individualism versus the status quo?
Yeah.
A government status quo would be the police, and individualism would be vigilante justice.
Yeah. Also, the fight between Batman and Superman in Dark Knight Returns isn't ideological. It's literally just the government doesn't like Batman showing them up, so they get the one person they think will beat him. At which point, Bruce is saying to Clark, like, they will turn on you if they ever find someone better than you, and that's where the clash comes. It's just to prove a point. These people haven't read that comic, have they? Whenever they bring up Dark Knight Returns, no one's actually read it or even... Yeah.
I mean, I've seen
especially not Zach.
Yeah, because they bring up Dark Knight Returns and they always get it completely wrong.
Well, if we're talking about conflict as in general, I would argue that every conflict that you encounter in a story, even small, simple conflict like I want the cheese and you can't have it, it's mine, 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 or something stupid like that, is still a conflict of ideologies. So whether it's something primitive and simple, like I want fire, get away from me, it's mine, or this is the wrong way to serve justice, Batman, I'm going to show you right from wrong, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. It's still a conflict of disagreement. There's someone doesn't like what you're doing or thinking.
But Superman literally in The Dark Knight Returns he's doing the work for the government because he believes the American government is right, but he also knows that Batman's right as well with what he said.
He's the Boy Scout. He's always going to be the Boy Scout, and Batman's sort of the dark horse doing his own thing.
Yeah, but in that one, it's done a lot better than this. But
it makes sense in Dark Knight. They explain it well how influential Gotham and the crime that's happening there with the gangs, and how the mayor can't do anything, the mayor the police chief can't do anything, the senator can't do anything. It's like that funny little speech where it goes from president to senator to mayor to police chief, and it's like no one's going to do anything.
Well, what I always laugh is, what is it? The mayor says, "I'll speak to the leader of the mutants," and he gets his throat ripped out. It's like, this is great. and it's just a bit like, I think Batman's gonna have to solve this problem.
And then they call in Superman. The president calls in Superman.
Yeah, but the president calls in Superman because Batman at this point in time has literally said everything's getting too corrupt. Like, I'm going to run Gotham because until someone can come in and properly sort it out, because everyone's just useless.
Yeah,
the American government doesn't like that.
He eventually converts the mutants, I think.
Mutants, the son of Batman.
Into the sons of Batman. The mutants at the end.
Batman, and teaches them not to use guns, and teaches them how to fight using their
Yeah,
weapons
he
and stuff.
pretty much has a giant bat family that now, as policemen essentially.
Mm-hmm. But Superman, at the end of the thing, it's like Superman agrees wholeheartedly. Like, Superman does agree with what Batman's doing. It's just the fact that the government said so, and he's like, "Well, I work for the government, so I've got to do that."
Yeah, it's an interesting little play.
This one,
if you want to read into it, interesting little play of federal power versus municipal power, if you want to go that far. But it's essentially just Superman being a Boy Scout and saying, "Stop what you're doing, or I'll stop you myself." And Batman's like, "Give it a shot." So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but it's also like Batman going, "Give it a shot. I'm not going to win, but I am going to make you rethink the way you think," and it worked.
Oh yeah, he did a great job.
That's all it was. It was just a way to make Superman rethink, and he does, and it screws up the American government and everything like that. So.
And it was an actual fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny to have
just
a Ronald Reagan tell Superman to stop whatever's happening in Gotham by taking down the Batman, as opposed to Lex Luthor, "I got your mommy, go kill Batman," or whatever. And you're like, what? Well, that's it?
But also with that one, there's also a history between these two. Yeah, there's also a history between those two characters in Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, it's true. They're much older.
Whether we're allies and
they
friends.
know each other. Yeah,
whereas
there's
in this
history.
one, where in this one it's like, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but my mum's named Martha. Save her, maybe. So
that is literally the biggest criticism a lot of people have. Is the fact that Dark Knight Returns was not going to work at all. With how hastily they wanted to copy Marvel's success.
They had that guy who played the Martian Manhunter or whoever say the lines at one of the cons like years before the movie came out. Like they were introducing the movie. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, oh, great, they're going to have that speech where Batman is telling Superman he beat him. And they didn't do that, obviously. But they was like, oh, wow, everyone knows that quote. That's going to be great. We're going to have that scene. And it's like a neutered, watered down, retarded version of Dark Knight. And we're just sitting there going, this is it?
But isn't Dark Knight Returns in the apocalypse, sort of, right?
No.
Frank
Miller. It's just Bruce Wayne's an old man and Superman's still working for the government.
Bruce Wayne is
plain simple.
Bruce Wayne is 55 years old and has stopped being Batman for about 10 years because he retired. But Gotham's got progressively worse since Batman retired.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, it's not the apocalypse. It's just Gotham is so terrible because there's no Batman anymore.
Yeah,
it almost feels post-apocalyptic sometimes, but it's not actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it.
And while this provides some incentive on Superman's part to dislike Batman, it isn't the reason the fight takes place. Snyder acknowledges that this fight only works if it's not ideological. Superman can't...
Wait a second.
It only works if they already know each other, which they don't.
It only works if they have no reason to fight each other.
Without the history between the two, this does not work at all. It's completely busted in half.
So they shouldn't fight this. Oh my god.
Wanting vigilantism and not wanting vigilantism is an ideological battle. So it was about ideology. So
at least on Batman's part.
On Superman's part as well.
But he has to save his mom, so why does he want to fight him?
But he just literally threatens Batman there. If he goes to the signal, I'll come and slap your bottom because you're a naughty boy. And it's like, well, do you pour red liquid? You may do.
Well, this we're seeing right here is from one of the Injustice comics, and Injustice itself also has a very poor interpretation of Superman.
Mm-hmm. That's a different sort of universe.
Yeah. It's a different kind of bad.
Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't. It doesn't matter.
can't be into heartedly, because if Superman wants you dead, you're gonna die.
That's not a class of ideologies. What are you talking about? Just because it's not an ideological battle doesn't mean he wants you dead. I don't get this. What is this logic? If Superman wanted to flatten the Earth, he could do it. It doesn't mean he wants to.
Yeah, why would Superman having an ideological disconnect from Batman necessitate Superman wanting to kill Batman?
Well, in the comics, Batman didn't even, kill Superman, or vice versa.
Yeah. This is silly. Hang on, I've got to rejoin the watch together because
if it is a heartfelt fight from Superman's side, you lose.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy. We have to take it as an absolute certainty.
In this film, Batman and Superman fight each other for 2 reasons, and 2 reasons only.
Funny how he cuts away from Alfred saying that he's not their enemy.
Dead.
Ripe fruit, his hate. 2 years growing, but it did not take much to push him over, actually.
And number 2, because Superman is manipulated by Lex Luthor into fighting Batman to save his mother.
Meanwhile, Lex Luthor manipulates Superman, meanwhile the sky is blue.
All that different from half of the comic book fights between these 2 characters, where the only reason they fight is because one or both of them are forced to kill the other as part of some supervillain's master scheme. Another quarter of them are due to the characters not knowing each other yet. So one goes after the other.
Why is he using other comic books? I thought his argument was like all the things you thought about Superman or Batman or other comics. This is not that.
Yeah.
This is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of what he's showing right here is from the Prime Universe.
Yeah.
And even then, none of this matters because you shouldn't have to drag in all of these, here's all of the previous instances of these people fighting each other as a justification for why they're fighting each other in this movie.
Exactly.
You should be able to do that on its own.
Yeah, but especially after saying...
Superman and not Batman.
Yeah, but especially after saying none of the stuff that happens beforehand matters because it's a different stuff. But anyway, here's these things happening beforehand to defend my point. No, that's not... No. You can't do that.
I just love
that. And the mistake the other is untrustworthy and dangerous, which sounds kind of familiar to me.
Why does Superman...
What?
No! You just... No! So it's been done like that in the comics before. Bro, God! Get some better defenses for your cult goddess.
Here we go. Is this the actual... No,
what's funny is that Batman shines the light, and then Superman takes like 30 minutes to finally get there.
Is this like the corollary or the after effect of saying Martha? Oh, no, this is before. Okay, never mind.
Why does Superman agree?
No, this is the lead up to the fight.
Yeah.
Agree to fight Batman to save his mother. He could just fly around and look for her with his X-ray vision.
For all you know, he did. He
doesn't. No.
You know, guys, what could have happened is this. Let me explain it to you.
No, you need to show me.
Wow.
Here's the thing, guys. Did you see what happened in the movie? No. Okay, so it didn't happen, did it?
Also, Superman is able to find Lois anytime, any place. So
Superman was able to find Lois in Afghanistan. So yeah, doesn't really matter about.
He's got super speed. He's got plenty of time.
He's so fast. He's faster than the Flash.
Not really.
I'm just joking though.
He really is. As it's been shown in Justice League, he literally can look at the Flash while he's in speed and move faster than the. Jesus fucking wept. I honestly thought he was going to go, well, Luthor would have lined the rooms with lead because Superman can't see through that.
You mean the Riddler?
No, has not been established in the DC.
Yes, I know. Yeah, exactly. But he's just gone, well, maybe off screen, between him agreeing and getting there, he looked all around Metropolis. It's like, no. Also, Batman finds Martha really easily in the same night. So
I mean, plenty of things could have happened off screen. How is that an argument?
Yeah, but again, Batman finds Martha in the same night.
Oh yeah. How does he find her? I forget.
Was it Alfred?
Yeah, Alfred locates her in a warehouse somewhere, and it's like, Alfred's why couldn't Superman
on the computer and he's able to find Martha?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's how it goes. To be honest, at that point in the movie, I think I'd signed out. I think my brain had literally already booked a taxi, and I was thinking about what pub was open. But
oh god, let's just get through this. This is so silly.
Doesn't actually go to Lois to tell her he's going to confront Batman until like 20 minutes after he's done talking to Lex.
Lois, super speed.
Luthor has only given him less than an hour to complete his task.
When you came here, you had an hour.
Now it's less.
So any time he wastes looking for her means less time to deal with Batman. In this situation, where Superman has half an hour to choose between the life of his mother, one of the only two people tying him to Earth, and Batman, a criminal he already doesn't like that much anyway, his choice should be
Batman's
obvious.
not a criminal, anyway.
Wait a second. He has half an hour? Wow, what a feat.
Super speed.
Yeah, this is not Batman we're talking about who has half an hour. This is Superman. He doesn't want to waste any time looking for his mother. How long do you think it would take to look for his mother all over the planet?
Superman has half an hour. Superman has half an hour.
That's like that's the rough equivalent of saying, Batman didn't want to waste time looking for his mother. He only had a month.
No, but here's the thing. Superman has half an hour to find his mum, right? So if he fights Batman, he gets beaten, says save Martha, then Batman has whatever time left of that half an hour to find Martha and save her, and he does so. So Batman, in probably 10 minutes, finds Martha and saves her.
So stupid. So stupid.
And you're trying to tell me that Superman with half an hour couldn't do... No!
It's so realistic, guys.
Are Superman minutes less than Batman minutes?
This is as bad, if not worse, than the Justice League cartoon nerfing Superman to hell just to avoid him being so invincible.
Yeah. 30 minutes.
No, I take it back.
Sure.
No, I take it back. This is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is worse.
And at least that nerfing paid off with a pretty darn good speech in the finale of Justice League Unlimited.
Indeed. I mean, well, like we said in the Why Superman is the Worst Hero of All Time Smudcast, it's like, I think Hawk said it. Yeah, he does. We got that speech, but he does still lose.
I know.
Yeah,
but it was a great speech.
It was.
Oh, yeah, it's a good speech, but always remember he does lose.
Yeah,
he gets it. Yeah. You could say he gets his second win, but he still loses.
Yeah.
Well,
but in regards to this, it's like 30 minutes for Superman, plenty of time. He could, go home and order a cheeseburger and then still have time to find his mum.
This is so much more of an underestimation of Superman's powers than Justice League did. Justice League cartoon did, because there's no way that Superman can't find someone in half an hour.
Why can't Superman just threaten the Riddler? Like, just
Lex.
Just grab Lex, fly to the sky, say, Lex, where's my mom? Or I'll crush your windpipe, and no one will know, and you'll be able to splat on the ground.
You can't kill me. You're a good. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, you're Zack Snyder. Me. She's at 247.
No, it's a Zack Snyder Lex. Oh, you gotta fight Batman to save her.
I just don't get it.
See, all they had to have was a scene where he tries to look for her. He hears, he looks, he goes, I can't do it. I can't save my mom. And then he resigns himself to fighting Batman. Would have taken 10 seconds.
No, all we need to do is... Yeah, but all we need to do is... Don't...
Hawk, what happened?
to bring up the...
Sorry, Hawk, try that again. You literally cut out.
That's simple. Because the Joker does...
Okay, guys, stop. I'm gonna reset the server. Okay, let's try Singapore or something.
Okay. I don't.
All right, how's it going? Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we keep losing you every time you start talking.
Really, Hawk?
Yeah, we keep losing Hawk.
Hawk. Hawk, where'd you go?
Hawk, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Why? Where am I got? Whoa,
could not hear you for the past 30 seconds.
DC didn't let us hear you.
Oh, right. Oh, that's fine.
What were you trying to say?
Oh, also, who's that going?
No, is it me? That going?
No, it's not you.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? What were you trying to... Hawk, what were you trying to say?
Couldn't he just go to the one room in the city that was completely led by him?
Okay, what were you saying about World's Finest?
All I'm saying is I can't believe World's Finest, a cartoon from 1997, does the whole Batman v Superman thing a lot better than the Batman v Superman movie. And it's like...
Yes, I said that before in the the Superman Smudcast too. It's like, yeah, funny how long was it? Funny how like 15, what was it? It's like 16 years of difference makes with this kind of shit.
Yeah. But anyway, let's keep going because I do want to finish this video before I'm like 80 years old.
Before I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Go fight him for you.
I don't want to kill myself just yet.
Even then, he doesn't show up to the fight with the intent to kill Batman. Superman intends to ask for Batman's help finding Martha Kent, and doesn't give up on that intention to the very end.
Yes, he does. He starts fighting him.
Yeah, he does, because... Yeah.
What he would do is say, Batman, this is all a ruse. I need you to help me save my mom, whose name is Martha. And Batman would go, oh my god, are you serious? Fight over.
Name's Martha. No, you're my best friend now.
He tries to tell Batman, but at the first sign of Batman like shrugging it off completely, and it's like, fuck it, let's fight. It's like Superman does the same.
When you are asking for someone's help, you do not stop.
Batman,
you do not start punching them. Okay, you constantly reaffirm your intention. You do not go violent. There is no reason for Superman to fight Batman at this point, or at all.
Yeah, you just let him wail on. Let him wail on. Batman wail on you for a couple of minutes. Get tired, and you say, "Listen, are you good now? Right. This is what's happening."
And it's not like he was using the kryptonite in the beginning too. Like
he wasn't.
He
wasn't.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing.
It's like the closest thing to doing anything to Superman, not including the kryptonite. It's like, what was it, the sonic wave generators or something?
Yeah.
But that still didn't do anything to him.
Yeah, but after all that, they walk up towards each other, and Superman pushes him. It's like, no, talk. This is your chance to talk to someone.
Yeah, it's like, you fucking idiot. That right there's your chance to tell him everything, you fucking jackass.
No, I'm going to push you.
But Superman want Batman's help. I thought he hated him or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he could say...
Why would you, a superhero, want a 50-year-old fat guy who you think is just a criminal to help you?
Well, first off, he could first say that we're all being duped by Lex. I have a plan, or I need your help to stop Lex because he has my mom. That would have been fine. Batman would have been, okay, what do you mean? And then they explain it. And no fight had to happen. But because Superman got, I don't know, pissy because he was getting hit by, what is that, weird sound wave shit? It's just like
the sound wave generators.
Yeah, it's just like
a sonic boom.
No, it wasn't the bullets. It was definitely like the sound wave projectors
even
or whatever.
In that case, you're freaking Superman. Take the hit and say, "Listen, I need to talk to you. It's really important. My mom might die."
Yeah.
Just plant your ass on the ground and just show them.
Wave the white flag. Sit down, cross-legged. Say, "Listen, I got to talk to you right now. It's really important. I will not hurt you."
Yeah.
As soon as you hit him, it's over. You've screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the moment he pushed Batman away, that fucked up the whole situation.
He could have gotten in a headlock and said, "Listen, I'm trying to talk to you. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting me. I don't want to hurt you. Please stop. Stop.
Or just grab Batman by the shoulders, fly up to the sky, and say, "Listen, there's nothing you can do apart from fall to your death at this moment in time. This is what's happening."
Yeah, that would work too.
When I finish explaining, I am going to fly back down and place you gently on the ground.
If you help me save my mom,
yeah.
If you help me save my mom,
it though?
like that.
Do you know how they could have fixed it? Just have Batman use the kryptonite already. Like that should be his first move.
Yeah, instead of Superman pushing it, just take out Superman pushing him away, and then just cut straight to the kryptonite.
Yeah. This whole film's stupid.
It is kind of silly. Why would Batman Why would Batman have all these traps and everything set up for the building to fall through 4 stories or whatever it was, and then drag him along? The spear's right there. Like everything's set up. It's like, did Batman plan all of this shit in the bathroom where he loses and smacks?
which is another massive misconception of the character, that he just plans everything like five steps ahead because he's just that much of a genius.
It's silly. It's silly for him to start smacking him around with his fists when he knows it's not going to do anything for the purpose of falling through a building.
Yeah.
To then launch another.
Superman would throw him in that building.
Yeah, exactly. They jumped across buildings.
But they wanted to do the. See, the thing is with like the Dark Knight Returns, the armored suit that Batman wears is a fully mechanized suit. That's why he can punch Superman.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So that's why he can actually hurt him and everything like that.
Yeah, but
one
that's
that he wears
after.
In this one isn't.
Yeah, that's after he has to get a breath of gaseous kryptonite, and then it wears off.
Yeah, but in Dark Knight Returns, that's not the case, because the mech suit he has in Dark Knight Returns,
yeah, you're right.
Actually hurts Superman.
You can do some damage. You're
beforehand.
right.
Why didn't you just
and I don't. Yeah, but I don't.
With Dark Knight Returns, it's shot by Green Arrow because it's the final thing before Batman fakes his death. It's to show Superman at his weakest before Batman pretends to die. Alright? While in this one, it's like used so he can actually punch and beat him up, which is what people have said. Why didn't he use that at the start then? Because he knows none of this is going to work.
See,
just wasting time. This is just ridiculous.
In the comic, he wanted to prove to him that he could fight him and win. That was it. So he had all these tricks. In this one, there's no need to have machine guns and the whatever sound gun and all this bullshit. Like, why do this elaborate plan that's useless? For what purpose?
Why doesn't he just make a kryptonite bullet and shoot him?
Well, no. Why not have kryptonite brass knuckles or kryptonite anything?
Yeah.
Like just use that. Like, his weakness. What are you going to do? You can't stop it.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like I said with the Dark Knight Returns, it was just to prove to Superman that you're not always going to be number one. They will find someone to replace you, and they'll send that person when they no longer need you. That's the thing that's happening in Dark Knight Returns. It's trying to tell Superman, listen, you're a good guy, you know what's right, and you're being used by people who don't care. Well, in this one, it's like, my mummy's in danger. Oh, well, my mummy's dead. We had the same name. Oh, maybe we should work together. Anyway,
it's just a bad fight.
I'm going to shoot you with a kryptonite. But he does have a kryptonite bullet that explodes. I don't care.
The kryptonite, the arrowhead.
It's a bad adaptation. That's what all we're trying to say is a very bad adaptation from the comic. And the setup
it's
is
an adaptation
just silly.
by someone who clearly didn't read anything beyond 2 panels and saw punching. That's it.
Yeah, he just saw how they just saw how cool the last battle in Dark Knight Returns looked, and they just decided to make an entire movie just from that, without any context.
But no, they saw that panel where it showed Batman punching Superman in the mech suit, and went, "We want to do that." And it's like, "Well, have you read anything else?" It's like, "No, don't need to." That one picture is what we're gonna copy, and that's it.
That one picture is gonna dictate the entire movie because fuck you.
Yes. Yeah.
They even included Batman taking a sink and trying to smash it over Superman's face.
That was a complete. That is the stupidest joke in this entire fucking movie. It's like
this entire movie is
the kitchen sink. Yep.
Everything and the kitchen sink, literally.
No, don't say that because just in that bloody dark place. Sounds like everyone in the kitchen sink. Oh my god, the kitchen sink.
I guess the bathroom.
Why? Because they'll do it again when they fight Darkseid.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's Jake's
moving
version.
on.
If I wanted it, you'd be dead already. Cal El Genius. Okay, thanks, Jake.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Cal
does.
El Genius.
He does say that. He does say that, and Batman also says, asks him whether he can bleed or not, which is always nice. Always nice to ask. Good questions. Anyway, let's go.
I have to go to Gotham to convince him to help me.
Why does Superman fight Batman instead of just telling him they're both being manipulated by Lex Luthor?
That's what we literally just talked about that.
Let's take it step by step. Superman shows up and starts
Let's
to
just
tell
let it play
Batman
because
what
we
Lex
just
is
talked
doing.
about this.
Bruce, please. I was wrong. You have to listen to me. Lex wants us.
He's immediately interrupted by Batman's soundwave trap.
So?
Yeah.
Superman again tries to explain.
You don't
That was a cool shot.
understand. There's no time.
But Batman responds with anger.
I understand.
Looks like he's not open to discussion just yet. Superman shoves him across the parking lot to show him what he's up against.
Yeah, that's
so
it, that's
maybe he'll
it.
stop and listen.
That's the moment when the whole that's the moment when the whole conversation went completely foobar.
You're escalating like.
That was your last chance.
Entire problem with the scene.
Yeah, the
Had
guy
him
was
right-
fired.
you-
Yeah.
Clark had him right in his face, ready to just straight up tell him what was up.
Yeah,
and
but
then
even then, throughout the entire fight, nothing is stopping Clark from saying, "I still need your help. I still need your help. I still like." It doesn't matter if they're angry. It doesn't matter if they're punching each other. Just tell him why you're there. That's all you had to do. You could have done it through anger. You could have done it through sorrow, apology. I don't care. Tell him.
And that's the thing. He's like, Superman tries to explain. No, Superman did not try to explain. Superman said, "You don't understand. There's no time." That's not an explanation.
And Superman could have just as easily. Yeah, he could have just as easily said, "Yeah, Lex is behind all of this. He's the one. Lex is behind all of this. We have to stop him." That's it.
Lex kidnapped my mother.
Martha.
I need your help.
Yeah, Batman, I need your help to save my mum who Lex has kidnapped so that I would come here and fight you, but I'm not going to fight you. Can you help me so we can beat him?
And if you want to still have them fight, you have Batman say he doesn't care and attack anyway.
Batman, I need to talk to you, proceeds to push him.
At which point, Superman
the push did not have to be there.
Yeah, at which point Superman just lets him attack him because at this point,
you know how they could have had that without Superman being the one to do it. It's like have him point the sound generators directly at Superman. Superman gets out of the way, hits Batman instead. There you go.
Yeah. But Superman doesn't need to Superman just needs to stand there because if he just stands there, there is no rest of this fight.
I mean, Superman does that in the animated series too, right? Just taking.
Well, I don't mean get out of the way because it would hurt Superman because it wouldn't. I'm just saying it's like throw it back at Batman to see how he feels about it.
Yeah, but it's more the fact that
it's like a kind of a how does it feel moment.
Yeah, but even then, it doesn't matter because maybe Batman can't help him or won't help him. All he has to do is fight him because that's all that Lex wants. So all you say, listen, Lex wants me to fight you. Whatever. I'm going to make it look like I killed you. You can go work in the shadows or whatever. I don't care. Like, that's it. That's all Lex wants. He wants a fight.
Or you have Batman say he doesn't care that Superman's mother is in danger.
Right.
You have him attack anyway. You have Superman not fight back, and then you have Batman pull out the kryptonite and force Superman to fight back.
Exactly.
And remember, we're on a time limit.
Exactly. And the way we just described it right now would be a way to, escalate the fight, but without Superman just giving Lex what he wants.
Yeah.
The whole fight's silly.
It's like giving Superman the realizations, like after the kryptonite's like, yeah, all right, if that's what you want, and if this is the only way you're going to listen to me, fine by me.
Yeah. These are not like
if this is the only way you're going to listen, then that's fine. Yeah.
These are not big or difficult fixes to the script.
Yeah, this is like simple shit.
But it's also a simple thing of going like, so Superman's like, yeah, okay, kill me, fine, but save my mum. And he goes, I don't care. And Superman could just go, but I thought you cared about saving the innocent. Do you know what I mean? Throw it back at him, and it's like, so just because she's my mum, that means she doesn't deserve to be saved. And Batman can have the realization of like, just because I don't like someone, I can't save someone who might be related to it. It's like, so it could be a bit bigger thing than just same names.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's keep going.
You could have also played into Batman sometimes being a bit too stubborn for his own good.
Yeah.
Batman responds with a machine gun trap. Superman starts to get frustrated and angry, and again tries to show Batman that he's fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done, Clark.
Really saving your mom there, Clark. Very good job.
Also, bashes him into the bat signal for good measure.
Holy shit. No, after that, he's like, oh, by the way, excuse me, could you save my mum with me? Bruce? Oh, he's dead.
Batman, I need to talk to you.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
here, I'm gonna
yes, this right here is also the big problem. The fact that Superman right here in this one little bit of fight scene is the one that escalates things, and that's exactly what Lex wants.
Yeah. It's not helping. Batman's just getting more pissed off. He's just like, oh,
exactly.
Threat. I need to exterminate him.
Wow, he's proven my point.
Yeah, wow.
He's this dangerous alien thing. It's like,
all this apologia for this scene is just explaining what is wrong with the scene.
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't you
framing it in a way to make it seem like it's somehow not a problem?
Yeah.
No, but we're wrong.
Well, if he's right, I don't want to be. I'd like being wrong. This guy's right.
Yeah.
I'm okay being the opposite.
All right, moving on.
Let's go.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Okay, this is not what you say.
You can hear what they are saying. Please stop doing this. I'm not deaf. Perfectly fine. And if I was deaf, I'd have captions up.
Well, I'm blind, so it really helps.
Yeah.
Sad part about the sad part about that line is that it is true.
Batman responds with a kryptonite grenade.
Which he should have done.
That's not a grenade.
At this point,
that's
it should be clear
a fucking
that Batman is in no mood to be reasoned with.
That's an Akita.
Threatening on Superman's part is going to change that.
When will the lesson be learned? When will the
Kryptonite infused meth.
At this point, it should be clear that your idea of Superman blowing up everything in the first 5 seconds of showing up would have gone in one of Batman's metal bat ears and out the other.
Breathe it in. fear.
Batman has to be beaten before he'll even start to listen.
Again, how much better the fight scene would have been if the kryptonite was used from the beginning.
Turns from posturing to shows of force to
because it would have turned the situation into a matter of if Batman won't listen any other way, fine, I'll give him what he wants. If it means he'll listen. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all you needed was to have Batman use this before Superman does anything to him.
Yeah.
The problem is, he's framing this as Superman is showing Batman that he doesn't have a chance in this fight. No, Superman is escalating the violence. That's the whole problem.
As opposed to if the kryptonite had been used from the beginning, it would have turned it more so into a situation of even it's like Clark knows he has no chance, but he's still gonna try if it means Batman will listen.
Yeah. Batman should be the escalator, basically.
Yeah, and he isn't, even though the movie wants him to be. Again, it's stupid. Hold on.
Oh boy.
At the end of which Superman begs not for his own life, but for the life of his mother.
You're letting him kill Martha!
Right to the end, Superman's intentions remain to convince Batman to help rescue Martha Kent.
Can you imagine if,
No, not to the end.
No, can you imagine if Superman won the fight? He's like, I need your help to save Martha. And Batman's like, what?
Yeah.
Why did you say that name?
Batman's there like a bloody. Batman's there like a bloody broken pile. Going,
also, the basic point of Superman asking for help all the way to the end. No, he tried to ask for help in the beginning, then he dropped it completely, and then now he's bringing it up again for no reason.
He's bringing it up because he thinks he's gonna die, but we all call for our mum when we're about to die. So.
But even then, it's like, is Martha just a trigger word for Batman?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's all this is.
Well, it's his mom. It's Martha Wayne. So
everything about Superman that Batman has seen throughout the entire film is he must be stopped. He won't listen to reason. He won't talk to you. He's too powerful. That's it. That's the only. He destroyed all his buildings. All these people died. There's lots of reasons for Batman to not like Superman. It makes sense. The first 15 minutes, good. I like it. Everything's clear. This fight should not have happened. Superman's not that dumb. Apparently he is.
Yeah.
Or if it has to happen, should be this long. Again, kryptonite at the start, and then them punching each other like normal.
This is just Superman.
And if you want to show...
I was going to say, this is just Superman being dumb because he can do anything at that point without the kryptonite. And he's just trying to wear Batman down. Break his arms. That would take 2 seconds. Just boom. Okay, listen, can you talk to me now? Yeah? Or as Hawk said, lift him up in the air.
How much good would Batman be after 2 broken arms, though?
I need your help.
If you want to show Superman trying to show Batman that he doesn't have a chance, you just have him not react to any of the traps.
Doesn't he have
don't have
breath
him get
or something?
Pushed back by the sonic wave. Don't have him get pushed back by the bullets. He just stands there and tanks the machine guns until they run out of ammo. Now you've established that Superman is showing that Batman doesn't have a chance. Then kryptonite.
Yeah, that and take out the shove, take out the dragging him through buildings. Just go right to the kryptonite.
I think College Humor said it best in their thing when Superman goes, "I want to work together," and Batman's like, "But why? You're like super amazing. I'm a bloke in a bat suit. You can do anything. You can fly."
Yeah, you're right.
You can literally snap my body in two.
His response was, I'm rich and nuts. Rich and nuts.
I'm rich and nuts.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but you're cool. Oh, that's an image problem, isn't it? That's true. It's like, why does Superman go to Batman for anything? It's like... Listen, I'm in a more an indestructible, godlike alien. Yeah.
Your scientific
help.
Your scientific mind alone is. I got my back straight up broke by a roided up jock.
Again,
you have magic eyes.
Nothing compared to you.
I chop his arms off.
Yeah, just.
All right, let's move on because we've arrived at the moment of truth.
After he's
Let's see what he says about the actual scene.
Save Martha!
Superman tells Batman, save Martha, who refers to their mother.
Okay, wait. This is not an argument I've ever heard.
No,
that's not. Nobody. That's not even the issue, really.
Superman tells Batman, save Martha, who refers to their mother by first. Who refers to their mother by first name? Anybody can refer to their mother by first name?
Sure, but I mean, in context, you would not say you're letting him kill Martha.
Can you imagine that?
You would say you letting him kill my mother because the name Martha means nothing.
Well, and the thing is, they don't do enough of the Superman persona.
Can you imagine that?
I've heard people use that as an argument.
Just imagine that. Save my mommy. You're like, what? What the hell? What the hell is this shit? Like, like it would sound so weird if we think of our moms as moms. Like it's just, or say the name mom. It's just like, what, dude? Come on. This is not an argument.
Especially since I call my mom because I'm not a dirty American.
Yeah, but when I'm talking, if I'm talking about my mother to somebody else, I will refer to my mother. I will not refer to my mother by name, especially if they don't know my mother.
If they did know my mother but didn't know me, I'd say, "Oh, my mum is so and so." That's probably the only time I'd ever say their name. I'd be like, "Oh, you're so and so's lad."
This is just sloppy writing for plot convenience.
You say it doesn't make sense for Superman to say save Martha instead of save my mother? I say it wouldn't make sense if he did call her his mother.
Okay.
Batman is basically telling Superman,
well, you're wrong.
I don't give a crap about you or your parents.
I bet your parents taught you what you mean.
So Batman knows Superman has.
You're here for a reason. My parents taught me a different lesson. Dying in the gutter for no reason at all.
That's not
What's the lesson there?
That's not the lesson they taught you, Bruce. What the hell?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's almost like Zack Snyder has no idea who these characters are.
Yeah.
And so let's grant his point. Superman wouldn't refer to his mother because Batman doesn't care that he has parents. Okay, fine. I'll grant you that. So now we get Superman says, you're letting them kill Martha. Who is Martha?
Mm-hmm.
Who is Martha to Batman?
You're letting Lex Luthor kill an innocent woman because of because of the crimes I supposedly committed, an innocent person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like and
it's almost like
who is Martha? Martha does not tell Batman anything. It's a first name. There's probably 10,000 people in Gotham City named Martha. Does he mean Martha Stewart?
Given Bruce's reaction in this scene, that would definitely break his mind.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. He's a detective. He must have encountered another Martha throughout the decades he's been Batman. Did he flip out then too? Like, it's dumb. It's absolutely asinine.
Yeah, but you don't hear about that. The horrific murder of Martha Umbong Tawongo after Batman just like.
Why did you say that name? That's literally the line he says every single time. Why did you say that name?
That name.
And you don't think?
Dude, I mean, what if you had a girlfriend named Martha? Would that get weird?
Well,
probably not.
It'd be funny.
It's just ridiculous.
Wait, hang on.
But even then,
if you had a girlfriend called Martha, would that get weird? It's a bloke who dresses as a flying rodent. I don't think having the same name as his mother, that
wouldn't even be the least of it.
But could you imagine, if they have a night of spiciness and it's just like, say my name, like. You think that would get weird?
Oh my god! It'd have like an epileptic fit, wouldn't it?
He's just like, oh, why did I say that name?
Oh, spank me,
Batman
spank me,
has a
Daddy.
panic
Spank me,
attack
mommy.
every
It's
time
like,
he
oh god.
I mean,
every time he goes to the hardware store, he sees the Martha Stewart paint collection. He's like, why does it say that name?
No, why does it say my name? Oh, but it is just for plot convenience. We all know it's just crap.
Yeah.
It is literally the only way we get Batman to help.
Yeah,
at this point,
it's not that Superman.
We haven't.
It's not that Superman has a mom. It's her name is Martha. That's it.
Yeah, but at this moment in time, you have to remember, they're not Batman or Superman. It's average bloke and rodent man who are fighting. So obviously,
yeah.
Anyway, let's see what he has to say.
Moving on.
Your parents wonderful and raised you nice. My parents are dead, bro.
They taught me the world only makes sense if you force it to.
Yeah, you see, when you have this trauma,
that's not.
When you have this thing called trauma,
Batman.
and the worst thing you've ever experienced, and you have a name associated with it, murder, death, theft, whatever, it's all, you've sort of grown on from that. It hasn't gone away. It will never go away. But when you encounter guys with guns every night of your life, and you see this over and over and over and over again, you get used to it. It's not as impactful.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that there is something like a name that is, and I will admit, this is a good way to get through to Bruce, because it's about the reason why he became Batman. But you know what? He's not going to flinch. He's not going to be like, your mom's name is Martha. That's weird. That's kind of strange. It's kind of coincidental. Anyway, you're dead. Yeah, exactly. He has gone through this.
Batman, I don't know.
He has gone through this all his life. He is extremely strong-minded and willful. This is not going to make him flinch.
Should be.
Yeah, he's the freaking Batman.
Yeah.
This should not stop him.
No, he's rodent man, because he's not Batman.
The Batman.
What
Sorry.
if someone has a dad named Thomas? Does that trigger him too? Like,
yeah. Is it only his mum though? Is it his mum or his dad? What is it? What was his grandparents' names when they died?
Aquaman's
Did you get
dad
triggered by that?
is Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Jason,
but here's the thing:
Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Terios Shadow 15. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Good Lord, threatening people's lives is the last thing real Superman would ever do. I don't think Twin Perfect has any idea what he is talking about. Of course, we have to work with what we're given in the movie, so he's accepting that as this is this version of Superman. That's fine, but it's the. I don't know if or Superman has a personality problem, because it doesn't feel like what he felt like in Man of Steel. There's something off about him in Batman v Superman, where he's really mean to Bruce for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, he is getting hit by bullets. That's nothing to him. He's getting hit by sound waves. That's nothing. Like, who cares? It's not a big deal.
He got punched by a normal human being. It means nothing to him.
Yeah.
He wants someone's help, and he does not actually try to keep talking, try to be diplomatic. No, he throws him around like the human he is. It's like, oh boy.
They're saying that Superman's too emotional, apparently.
Yes, I would say he has his time. He has his moments.
He's very emotional.
He's more emotional than intelligent. Yeah, I would say that's true.
Yeah.
Like when he just jumps into the bathtub with his clothes on, you're like, okay, come on, that's stupid. Like, I know what you're trying to do there, Clark, but...
Or like Man of Steel when he destroyed that guy's truck.
That is weird. that is creepy weird. You could have just taught him a lesson or something, like talked him down, but no. I'm going to go outside and ruin your livelihood. Like, what the hell?
Because he was mean.
Probably could have broken his arm. That would have been better off. Yeah.
Or just punched him and knocked him out.
Yeah, something like obvious, like simple. But no, he has to elaborately destroy his pickup truck. Or what is it? What is that called? Whatever those trucks are called, I don't even know.
It was a semi.
Truck,
yeah, semi. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go.
Okay,
So you're about to die, and you
got
have time for maybe one last sentence. What do you say to the guy who doesn't care about you or your parents? Save my mother?
Booger.
What's Batman going to say to that? I can think of a couple of things he might say. Number one, who's your mother? I don't care. And number two...
Oh my... Are you...
Right.
Are you serious?
That's the
who's
problem.
your mother? I don't care. YOLO. Anyway.
Why did Batman cut his cheek? Shouldn't he just stab him? Why is he taking so long?
Batman's a weirdo in this movie. I have no idea why he does half the stuff he does.
Everyone is a weirdo in this movie. It's weirdo.
Well, it just goes without saying.
Oh, this is. Oh, wait. No, this is the answer to his question. Do you bleed? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, he does. He does bleed. Yeah. Thank you, Bruce. That's great.
Yeah. They're from outer space. I can't go to outer space to save your mother.
Make him bleed too.
So what do you say to him?
He's
imagining he's having a conversation with Bruce at this point. That's what we wanted to do in the first scene.
Save my mother. I can't go to outer space. Why do you think his mum's from outer space?
Because he's an alien.
But he's repeatedly said that he grew up on Earth.
He's still a living creature anyway, so...
Yeah, but also, Lex Luthor has my mum. I can't go to space. Lex Luthor's not in space.
Right, yeah.
What the
Yeah, the
Lex Luthor's not on another planet.
Alien mother.
It still doesn't matter. Oh, it's another alien. My alien mother, who Lex Luthor has got who's kidnapped in Metropolis. I'm not going to space. Metropolis isn't in space. Are you okay, Bruce? Yeah. Did I actually hit you that hard on the head somewhere? I'm just.
And again, like, okay, so Batman doesn't care about your parents. So you say you're letting him kill Martha. Again, who is Martha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you say? All you say is you're letting him kill an innocent. He's killing an innocent person, and Batman would be like, it would make him stop and think if he says like you are letting him kill an innocent person, so you're no better than me supposedly, because obviously he killed all those innocent people in Metropolis.
Mm-hmm.
You with Batman, there's more and all that. So you've got to do about his thing with justice. If you start saying you're no longer fighting for justice anymore, you're fighting for yourself, then that's the stuff that makes Batman rethink.
Wait, wasn't Alfred even saying that as well?
Yeah. So there's already that doubt in the story. There's already that doubt, but the best way for Superman to do it is like you're letting Luthor kill an innocent. Do you know what I mean? So.
Or if you kill me, you're killing an innocent woman or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Something.
Well, let's also
save Martha.
Let's also remember that
he's about to stab him.
In this scene, Lois Lane jumps in to save him, like out of nowhere. She just happens.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then he also and she also says, Martha's the name of his mum. It's like, oh right. This is awkward.
Martha.
Kill Martha.
You make her a person. If you kill me...
Yes, the name Martha is the name of a person, you retard. It's not a dog. It's not a cat.
I mean...
Chelsea, I've never met anybody who called their hamster Martha, to be honest with you. So yeah,
my imaginary friend.
Yeah. It's my cum sock that I have on the side. Just call it Marv. It's like, what the hell are you on about, Superman?
It's my day job.
You make her a person by saying her first name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
I guess if you say my mother, she's not a person, right?
Yeah. You're letting him kill an innocent.
That's such a descriptor of her personality. See? It's amazing. It's just everything just fills the blanks.
You're letting him kill Martha. It's like, oh no, I can't let him kill Martha. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, Martha's a human trafficking drug lord from Colombia who likes to kill small children. Oh well, she's called Martha though, so I have to say that.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Yeah.
I mean,
what if there was a criminal named Martha? Does he not like register as a threat? You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, oh, I can't. No, sorry, Gordon. I can't do that. I can't. I just can't do it. Why not?
Kill Martha.
She's blown up the Second National Bank of Gotham. No, we all make mistakes in life. Anyway, Robin's calling. No, me, man.
Yeah, let's have a conversation. Who are you talking about? I know every Martha in the state. What are you talking about?
Which
Which one?
You're Martha from Kansas? No, I've never been to Alabama. No, Kansas isn't in that. Anyway, just
whatever.
I'm just thinking that this version of Batman is such a retard. Ben Affleck's Batman is such a retard. No, but like, what? It's like, I know we made that joke about college humor, but like, that Batman's smarter than Ben Affleck's Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman's just like, oh, the news said you're bad. Your news said you're bad.
News to find out the criminals.
I watched CNN's Superman Hour. You're a bad guy. And I finished my cheese puff, so I thought I'd come out and kill you. Anyway,
despite all the people you saved.
Yes.
I'm Batman.
No. What are you doing? Are you humming a theme tune to yourself? No. Shut up. Shut up! I made my own costume. Yours sucks.
Shut up, it's cool.
No, cool. I'm in black.
Yeah. No parents.
Yeah.
All right.
My parents. I was a boy, and now I'm a bat.
Then you'll have my permission to die.
All right, let's go.
You're letting someone else kill a person. Her name is Martha.
Oh no.
Find him. Save Martha.
And it's not a sure thing that would work. But if the guy considers himself a hero, like Batman, it might make him stop and think for a minute.
What does that mean?
Why?
Yeah, why?
That one little clip there. What does that mean? Look around. It's like, yeah, you would actually respond like, "What the fuck? Are you okay?" I mean, I know I'm gonna kill you, but dude, are you okay?
No, he's not.
Is anyone else around here? Who are you talking to?
The voice is in his head.
This is such a bad scene.
Really? No, you didn't say.
No, but I've just...
This argument is amazing. Like, just wouldn't that make you think?
Yeah, no, it's amazingly bad, and it makes you think, God, this is even worse than I thought.
Everyone who heard it laughed their ass off. I don't think anyone took it seriously to analyze, and now we have to. We're like, this is so retarded. Who would think this way?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was when I watched it at theaters, there were some people crying, and I was just like, I don't know what they're crying about.
Yeah, that's probably because they were crying because they just realized they spent like $20 on a shit film. Like, oh God, oh God, and the popcorn's not even bloody salted. God, just kill me now.
I hauled all the piss just to.
No, we need you.
And that's the thing, it's like, if this were like an awkward line partway through the movie, yeah, people might laugh at it. You know, like
well,
yeah,
I was going to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters,
yeah, but
you know?
Think about it this way.
This is like the climax.
Think about it this way. Superman knows Batman is Bruce Wayne. If he's a reporter, and I'm assuming Bruce knows who Superman is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But now Superman knows that it's Bruce. You'd think he'd do a little bit of research on who Bruce Wayne is. Kind of important, kind of a big name, and that he had a mom and a dad, and he knew that their names were this or that. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, he knows who I am. So it's not really that big a surprise that he'd say the name Martha and be like, oh, maybe he's trying to trick me or something. Or like he already has his information. So it should not be a big deal that his brain goes directly to his mom.
So
which
are you saying that Superman is a better detective than Batman in this movie?
The world's greatest detective.
I just don't understand this PTSD reaction to this. Because it doesn't make sense.
Especially after he's been Batman for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've been Batman for like a year, then I could probably understand it. But
I don't know. Even then, I could maybe understand it if you were 12 years old.
No, I could understand it if it was. I could understand it if it was his first. If it was his first thing with Batman, he's still young and he's still learning the ropes and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Batman.
I believe it more than a nearly 50-year-old Batman going, "Oh, my mum is called Martha." Gets like a brown paper bag guy going, "What is it?" Having a panic attack in the corner.
I can only imagine what's that animated skit show on YouTube about Superman and Batman that they're just every time
how it should have ended.
How it should have ended, at the coffee shop. Like every time Superman gets angry at Batman, he just says his name, your mama's name. Like, why did you say? No, stop it, stop saying that. He just freaks out every time. Just to comment. Okay, thanks, Bruce. That's good. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
What exactly are we wrong about, though? Like, why are we wrong? How?
Well, I'm sure the next thing out of this guy's mouth is going to be so world-shatteringly amazing that it changes our perspectives on this movie.
Oh, no, finally love
All right.
it.
Well, we're only halfway done. And it's still pretty stupid, so I don't know.
Did you say that name?
Haven't supervillains been doing this to superheroes since there have been superheroes?
Yes.
I don't know! I would not let them tell me. Now, if you kill me, Martha dies. And if you fly away, Martha also dies. But if you kill the bat...
Batman could have just continued and killed him. But it just so happens that the person who's gonna die has the same name as Batman's mother, who he obsesses about every moment of his life.
No. No.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Are you okay? Let's think about this logically. Imagine there's a person in your life that died when you were really young. That would traumatize you if it was your mom, your dad, whatever. Mm-hmm. You would not obsessively think of them. You would get bored. You get tired of doing that after, I don't know, a year. You would be in an insane asylum pretty much if that's all you did. So eventually, if this is the Bruce we see today, he would have grown out of that. Yes, he'd still be traumatized. But he wouldn't have trigger words like the name of the person whom he is obsessed over.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like imagine a girlfriend you knew was Martha. You loved her. She was your first love. Everything was great. You're going to get married. And I don't know, she leaves you, she dies, whatever. That name would have special memory to you. But it wouldn't flip you the hell out every time someone says it. Especially a guy you're about to kill.
I mean,
yeah.
If my intention is to kill you and you say this word to me, I'll be like, that's creepy and weird, and now I want to kill you even more. So you're just charging me up. You're just like, okay, I really need to kill you.
How dare you try and use my dead mother's name as a way for you to save your life? That's
something like that.
Pretty fucking scummy, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. Get more pissed off.
Yeah.
This movie is just dumb.
Like I say, Zack Snyder has no idea which characters he's writing.
I don't know. It's weird to make such a small coincidence suddenly such a big thing. Like,
yeah, I just
like Was anybody surprised by this? Like, oh my god!
No.
They tried to tie it in. Okay, Zach tried to tie it in with the music and the flashback scene. And that's it. That's all he did. If we did not have a flashback scene with the music playing, we'd all be like, what the frickin' hell is going on? And then Lois flies in. That was his mommy's name. And you're like, what? And if the music did not play...
Like, oh my god. No, but Batman's like, oh my god, I'm going to kill this bint as well. If I'm going to kill Superman.
He just goes right through
one spear. Oh, god.
I'm turning into the bad guy.
Oh god, no! But let's just keep going with this argument because we're sort of going over ourselves because his stuff's just wrong, so wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
so he's extra stop, and that leads us to the next criticism.
Your mum's name is Martha.
No! No!
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, it's very funny. But I couldn't think of a more dismissive oversimplification of the scene if I tried. This isn't two characters suddenly becoming best friends because their mothers share a first name.
They do become best friends.
Literally what happens in
to help someone other than himself, reminding Batman of his own humanity. Does this
I'm a friend of your son.
A coincidence? No, this is the face of a guy who just realized what he's been doing this
I'm a friend of your
Batman's
son.
Growing anger
I can tell with the cape.
Closer to crossing the line when it comes to outright killing. We've already established that he's not entirely killing people with going out of his way to happen to be near a minigun he destroyed while firing in a direction. Batman cross that line and commit a premeditated
Clip's literally disproving what he's saying right in our faces.
I want to be clear on this for a second.
Just pause. I'm sorry.
Did he just compare? Did he just show that scene and say that was not Batman outright killing him?
Yeah.
Is he trying to make that scene of Batman blowing up a car with the Batwing the equivalent of not saving Liam Neeson at the end of Batman Begins?
No, what he's saying is like when he shot those cars, he didn't expect to he wasn't deliberately trying to kill people. Yes, he was.
Why did he blow up the car then?
Then why did he shoot a fucking minigun at two cars?
Is that a joke?
In such a way, but
this guy's out of his mind.
But with Superman, it was premeditated. So was that! He intended to kill people!
So much for the no-kill rule.
Yeah, but I just want to point... But I also want to point out, because they're not friends, Batman literally tells Martha, I'm a friend of your son's, after he saves her. And she goes, I could tell with the cape, like a jokey thing. And it's like, okay, so Bruce has just called himself a friend of Clark's. So they're not friends? You just randomly call yourself a friend to some random person. Do you know what I mean? The film pretty much tells you that they think of themselves as friends now.
Well, I think it's supposed to be a joke, but like just kind of a lighthearted, I found you because I know your son, except there haven't been any other jokes at that point in the movie.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. So it comes across as him being completely serious, like I'm a friend of your son's. It's like
after they just brutally murdered somebody.
It's like Jay said in the half in the bag on it. It's the only moment of levity in the entire movie.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like it.
I wouldn't say
he's also shot a guy. He's also shot a guy and blew him up. So that's premeditated murder as well.
No, he's not entirely killing him.
I gotta say, my notes are like...
You heard the video, you're wrong.
Are like 50 lines. I post this thing as this massive paragraph on his video.
Oh, God. I wouldn't bother posting anything because he can't read. So he's not got the intelligence to get through that. So
well, we've been going
he's literally looked at a man, blowing cars up with a minigun and going, well, that's not premeditated murder. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he kicks a guy into a grenade.
Yeah, he kicks two guys into a grenade.
This is bonkers.
He throws a wooden crate at a guy's head that causes the guy's head to pretty much slam against a wall with a blood stain.
Yeah. And he stabbed the guy through a wall, and then...
What was the argument?
The other guys...
What was the argument, though?
He went back and snapped his neck or something.
Let me just go back here. Let's see what the argument is.
You go all the way back.
This whole time. Batman's growing anger has pushed him closer and closer to crossing the line when it comes to outright killing. We've already established that he's riding the line, not entirely killing people with purpose, but not going out of his way
to keep them alive. Yes, he fucking is. Show it right here.
In his direction. With Superman, Batman
not
is about to cross
entirely
that
killing
line
people.
Not entirely. Yeah, fuck you.
Alfred warns him of that earlier
Yeah,
in the
that
film.
the guy survived.
Everything's changed. Men fall from
Sure.
the sky.
Whatever helps you sleep at
Gods
night.
hurl thunderbolts. Innocents
Gordon would
die.
be pissed.
That's how it starts. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness that turns good men cruel.
Bruce mentally prepares himself to kill Superman by dehumanizing him. If Superman is an invading alien, that makes it okay for Batman to kill him in humanity's defense.
You're not brave. Men are brave.
I actually kind of agree with that a little bit.
Learning that Martha is Superman's mother's name instantly humanizes both Superman's mother and Superman for Bruce. And all at once he realizes a few
But he
things
doesn't
about
care that he has parents.
It's his mother's name. It's his mother's name.
It's literally.
I thought he didn't care that Superman had parents.
This is like Lois Lane's like, oh my god, what do I do with this crazy guy? Well, it's his mom's name, and she's really special. I love her. She's a good girl, and we're gonna celebrate her birthday tomorrow. So, can you please not kill her?
Also,
here.
Yeah, Lois is also like, I also lent her like $5 for a coffee, and I sort of need that back. So could you not kill her? Yeah.
Like, what is she hoping is gonna happen in the next 2 seconds? Like, he's not gonna kill him? Like,
yeah. I just
have Batman kill Lois too.
I said
stab her with the spear first.
Yeah, he's like, well, let me just stab Superman and then I'll
get out of my way.
Smother you and I'll stab you one of the toilets. It's like, I'll just hold your head under one of the toilets. Don't worry about it. Be fine.
I mean,
I'm still laughing about the fact that it's like he's not premeditatedly murdering people. He's just not saving people. At what point does firing a minigun into two cars, blowing them up, count as not saving somebody? I want to know blowing someone up not count as not saving somebody.
Yeah, like I said, he's trying to make that the moral equivalent of the train crash at the end of Batman Begins.
Yeah. It's an argument. You can't. I mean, you can't just say I'm always going.
Just want to say, we're at 18 minutes of a 28-minute video. We've been going on for 3 hours. We can do this tomorrow. We could stop entirely right now. That's totally fine. It's up to you guys.
We could.
Really? I didn't even realize it was that long.
We could stop and rethink our lives.
Well, I can tell you if we continue tomorrow, that I will not be able to get back on, which does not mean we have to keep going, but I would rather keep going because I want to finish it.
Okay. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
He was about to kill a good person who hadn't done anything intentionally wrong and was pleading for the life of another. He was about to allow that other person's life to be taken due to his actions.
No. To Batman, he thinks he's the worst thing to humanity ever. He needs to kill him. Not learning that he has a mom is not some revelation that he never thought of.
No, it's the realization that he was literally going to let an innocent person die.
Yeah,
that should have been the reason.
I think Batman could probably, the world's greatest detective, could probably reason out that Superman had a mother.
And he did. Off screen, of course.
Instantly, very quickly.
Yeah.
Which has been his total hang-up for the whole movie. People dying because of him, because he didn't act. And he was so focused on the idea that Superman might eventually turn bad, like all the other people he's seen go bad.
How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
That he failed to realize that he himself was becoming exactly what he was afraid of.
Okay, and this all could have been accomplished without that terrible line.
He's seeing himself in the mirror, Martha's superhero son becoming a supervillain. This is Bruce Wayne realizing the irony of actually going bad in order to stop someone else from maybe going bad.
That's a bit of reach. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's a bit.
You're stretching very far, and also this does not excuse the writing of that line. It's like the people who try to say, oh, Anakin saying, I don't like sand, it's coarse and rough and irritating and gets everywhere, is a good line because it makes sense in character. When the issue is not that it's not in character, the issue is that it's a terribly written line.
Yeah. But then again, sand is the thematic pillars of the Star Wars universe. So it does make sense.
I killed younglings.
Like, yes, okay, even if I grant you all of these things happening in this moment with this line delivery by Superman, it does not make the line you're letting him kill Martha any better.
Martha, good, it's a terrible line, and to be honest with you, it's not really great delivery, and it's just a bit weird.
It's a bad fight.
Yeah. But
it's a moment that could have been accomplished, like we said, with
in a million other
any
ways.
Number of other ways.
That would have been better. But, oh well. We can continue.
Yeah.
Becoming a supervillain. This is Bruce Wayne realizing the irony of actually going bad in order to stop someone else from maybe going bad. Afterward, Superman is still focused entirely on his mother and getting things done, so it's not like he immediately sees Bruce Wayne as his best friend.
My mother needs me. Wait.
But now that Bruce is supposedly thinking more clearly and has had the Lex Luthor situation explained to him, he jumps at the chance to save Martha.
Yeah, but how does he know who the hell and where the hell they might be? Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, exactly. You've got, bear in mind, you've only got 30 minutes and you've been fighting for 25. So,
plus, I don't think Batman's sane. Like, he's still kind of emotional about it. I don't think he's the right person to go.
I get the idea of they wanted to have like the redemption of Batman in this scene, but it's also just a bit like Superman can just do anything there. There's no reason he can say, "Yeah, I killed Batman," and Batman can be like, "Yeah."
Time's running out, by the way.
Yeah, you've been fighting for 25 minutes, and it's 30 minutes, and how is Superman supposed to inform Lex that he's done it within the 30 minutes?
Oh, right, yeah, he has to tell him.
I don't know. He calls him by the cell phone. I don't know.
Ring, hello. Hello, it's Lexi. I can't get to the phone.
Yeah, he could have taken his. He could have taken his messed up helmet and brought it with him, and try to bluff. But other than that,
I mean, yeah. Because Lex said, "Bring me the head of the bat." Right, that was the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess.
Oh, okay. So then that makes it okay.
You bring him the destroyed armor and you say, "Here, I did it. There wasn't enough left of him to bring you."
Yeah, so I use my laser eyes, so he's pretty much.
But even then, this is not Lex Luthor. This is the Riddler. He's crazy. Why would he hold up his end of the deal? Like.
Well, we know that. We're just trying to say, yeah.
But that's the thing. They should have, if they're teaming up right now, Batman should say, "What's the issue of your deal?" Oh, I have to take your head and show it to him. It's like, here's my helmet. I'll do the stuff behind the scenes. You go talk to Lex and Stahl. Like that would have been some kind of plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna go into my bat machine and go fly over there and beat a bunch of people up and kill them.
But then again, probably Batman's like, no, I'll save Martha because like I've got this machine gun I was going to use on you, so I might as well use it on some other people. I mean, I've got to get my quota of the death for the day, so you know.
By the way, that warehouse scene was cool, but it was also dumb too.
Yeah, it's dumb, but cool. It's like, that's great, but I can still see what the problem is. Especially bashing someone's brains out with a crate. Yeah, it's like, cool.
And the guys don't even shoot Martha. They're just like, they just wait. They're like, oh, I guess he's beating up all our men.
Yeah, no, it's like, well, sounds like someone's trying to get Martha. I guess I'll just stay here with a gun pointed at her. Why? Shoot her. Why do you care?
Even the dumbest
Actually,
movies,
my mother's name is Martha as well, so I can't shoot her. So you know, hey, my mum's called Martha too, and like the entire warehouse is like, yes, so's mine. It's like that scene in the Spaceballs. It's like Major Asshole and Gunner Asshole. Like, how many assholes do we have on this ship? How many Marthas are mothers here? Ew. Everyone just like raises their hands.
Are there any more Squidwards I should know about? Meow.
Superman, they can't find shit.
Yeah. All of LexCorp just like raises their hands, saying like, "Yeah, my mum's the mom."
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Martha won't die tonight.
Look at his face. He's almost desperate. This fevered demand to be allowed to save Martha shows another side to Bruce Wayne's tragic obsession with his mother's death.
Yeah, and it's completely illogical. He has no idea where this person is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll save Martha. And then like
Alfred.
Superman leaves, you're like, actually, before you go, Clark, do you know where she's gone? I just took it to myself.
Are they in Gotham at this point, or are they in Metropolis at this point?
Yes.
Metropolis, right?
Or no, they're in Metropolis, right?
Yeah, so how the hell would he know anything about Metropolis?
They're in Gotham. No, they're in Gotham.
Okay. So
that's where the bat signal is.
Oh, right, the bat light. Yeah,
all right, so... But how would he would know? Because Martha doesn't live in Gotham. She lives in Kansas or whatever. So how would he...
She lives in Smallville, yes.
Does he track who comes into the city?
Because Lex Luthor says she's in Metropolis, but he only said that to Superman, who then went Lex Luthor has.
Yeah,
and it's like, what, in Metropolis, Gotham, Smallville, Timbuktu, Tanzania.
The assumption is Lex is in Metropolis with Martha somewhere. He doesn't know either himself, because he said so. But it's not.
Yeah, because he doesn't know, because he literally said, I don't know where, they never told me.
But it's not in the same, like, obviously it's not like next door, it's maybe a few blocks down or whatever. But it's not a different city. Like, he wouldn't, hey, drive out to another city.
But he's the world.
And go,
he's the world's greatest detective. He did it off screen.
Yeah.
But it could be in a different city, though. That's the thing. We don't know, because Lex doesn't know.
Yeah.
How do we know if Martha's even alive?
Here's $1 million. Go drive around and hide this lady with you, with all your men. Like an army of men.
His $1 million. Just go to Alaska. Just to hide somewhere, anywhere.
Yeah.
I hear Nepal is lovely this type of year, so.
Yeah, it's not like Batman looks at the pictures and goes, "Oh, okay, this is where they are." Like, it's nothing.
I've seen this crate before.
Yeah. Only one place in Metropolis buys crates like this. How do you know? I've used them to smack people's heads in before in one of my fights in the
Alfred tracked down all
usually filled with filled with fish.
Let's go.
It's not at all about being Superman's friend. It's all about this being a chance for redemption.
And I don't think Batman sees Superman as human until he realizes that he has a mother. And I think when Batman makes the decision,
Superman could have said, You're letting him kill my mother?
In a way, he's redeeming his own sense of powerlessness.
It's because Superman has a mama.
Not save his own
mother.
Wait. Superman does this. Sorry, Batman does this every night anyway. That's his motivation.
Yeah.
He's kind of used to it.
Batman didn't care that Superman had parents.
Yeah. But I guess because the actress who plays Martha Kent is saying this in an interview, picking up the movie, it must be true.
It must be why things happen the way they did. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Although my general opinion is I don't necessarily care what the actors say about their characters because the actor is not the character.
Well, I always remember one of the best ones was when Patrick Stewart was talking about Star Trek Nemesis, about how great the movie was. That was the first time when I was younger and I realised that actors lie. You think
they get paid to lie? Yeah.
Yeah, they get given a pre-script that they got to work with. So all the answers they give have already been written down.
Well, that's the thing about WB because they change the movies, so like what they think they're saying it probably gets changed anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
This is silly.
Please keep going. This is going to take a while.
There isn't even anything after that during the fight with Doomsday to indicate that they consider each other friends. They're just working together for a common cause. It's kind of an emergency. They can work their differences out later.
This version of Doomsday is really badly designed and inaccurate.
Don't care.
I'm going to skip past the design criticism in favor of the more interesting
abomination.
part.
No, because you can't
inaccurate based on which version of Doomsday? Are we talking about the original, where he's grown in a lab and killed over and over as an infant to create the perfectly evolved being? Or are we talking about the Red Sun Doomsday created by Lex Luthor? Or are we talking about the Smallville Doomsday created by General Zod and his wife from Kryptonian DNA?
Zod and I were unable to have children.
Smallville?
So we created you.
Oh yeah, Smallville.
Genetic matter, containing our planet's most powerful life forms, so that in time, you would evolve.
It's also cool. That's amazing. Yeah.
I like that guy.
Destroyer.
Or are we talking about the Superman clone Doomsday created
Why
by...
are you bringing up other media? What is the point?
Project Catalyst, Justice League Unlimited cartoon?
For this argument,
you were created from a sample of
Superman. Well, this is the best. Well, this right here is the best version anyway. So whatever.
Make you his superior.
Yeah.
I guess because people said it was inaccurate.
Yeah, because he looks like the Abomination.
Or are we talking about the Doomsday that the government just finds buried in the earth in Flashpoint? Or are we talking about the time when Jimmy Olsen injects himself with a DNA syringe and becomes All-Star Doomsday? Or are we talking about one of the Doomsday clones created by Darkseid in the animated film Superman Batman Apocalypse?
That was a terrible movie.
He's replicated the monster.
Or did you just not know that there was more than one interpretation of Doomsday in all the comics and TV shows?
What is your point?
Yeah, who cares? This is still the worst fucking one, dude.
Yeah,
This is not an argument. This is okay. Thank you for explaining that there's loads of different versions of Doomsday. Cheers, thanks. Anyway, your argument's shit. So why are we wrong about this being a bad design of Doomsday? Well, because there's other ones. Well, that's not a defense.
Because there's other better designs of Doomsday.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Man, I just want to kill myself.
What?
What point does he think he's making here?
Anyway, let's go.
Movies, even more than I just mentioned. In an interview with Obsev.com, Zack Snyder said,
"Well, I mean, listen.
I don't care what Zack Snyder said.
So in a weird way, Justice League is the next step for.
We don't care because he knows jack shit.
A bigger team. Maybe there's a bigger enemy to fight. So.
The Daily Beast later asked him what he meant by that.
Yeah, bigger enemy to fight. That's called Darkseid.
Well, you have Doomsday, right? He doesn't just crawl out of the ground. He has his own mythology, right? So that has to be explored.
Oh wow,
he
great mythology.
Crawled out of the ground.
Oh god.
Wait, hang on. Doomsday has his own mythology. He needs to be more explored. Okay, so in Justice League, how much of Doomsday is explored? Oh wait, no, it's not even mentioned. Okay, cool.
I think, what is it?
He gets killed.
He gets birthed by Lex, right?
Yeah.
That's his mythology.
Which is not part of Doomsday's mythology in any continuity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they mix Lex Luthor's blood and Zod, right?
Yep.
Also,
and that makes
is he also now saying that Steppenwolf is a bigger threat than Doomsday?
I mean, technically he is.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Doomsday's way
But is
stronger.
he though?
Doomsday's way stronger, yeah.
Yeah, but what Zack Snyder's saying is with a bigger enemy in Justice League, it's like Steppenwolf is a step up, pun, from Doomsday, and you're like, no.
Doomsday literally explodes like a nuke, didn't he? Like he.
Yeah, but Doomsday's incredibly powerful and strong and more than Steppenwolf.
I don't.
Doomsday killed Superman, and it's like, how can you make something bigger that's not Darkseid? And it's like,
I mean, he probably means Darkseid.
Why didn't Darkseid just fight
yeah, but okay, he probably meant Darkseid, but he didn't put Darkseid in the movie, though, did he? So
no, Joss didn't put the Darkseid in the movie.
I mean, actually, the villain, not just additional footage and scenes and everything.
You put
wasn't the intention all along to have Darkseid in the movie?
Yeah, but as in like
it was supposed to be
like
a two-parter, right?
Anyway, this is pointless because we don't care what he has to say anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hinting at was maybe there was some other original Doomsday, created in a way closer to the method in the original comics by this bigger enemy that might show up later with his original Doomsday creation. And maybe Lex Luthor learned about this creature from the Kryptonian ship.
And maybe you should stop writing the movie for the writers.
100,000 different worlds.
Good. Teach me.
And maybe this was the knowledge that he used to create the Doomsday we see in Batman v Superman.
It has been decreed by the Council of Krypton that none will ever again give life to a deformity so hateful to sight and memory.
Is this in the film?
Without name.
So maybe this
we can hear what she's saying,
but some new human Kryptonian hybrid Doomsday, and this is why he looks so different.
Okay,
Anyway, this is
he
a
looks
great time
different.
to
It still
during the
looks
Doomsday
shit.
battle, the very first thing Superman does is to punch him into space, showing that he did indeed learn a few lessons from the end of the first movie. Doesn't really work, which kind of proves my Man of Steel video right when I say that taking the fight up into the sky isn't the end-all solution people seem to think it is. Turns out
it is
right back down to Earth, where the only thing that can kill him is Batman's kryptonite spear. Oh well.
It actually was
Whoops,
working.
I guess we miscalculated that one.
What are you saying, Calvin?
I'm saying it's unkillable.
Unkillable.
Why does Batman lead Doomsday back to the city? That's so stupid of him.
You know, Wonder Woman asks him the same question.
For the spear.
He answers in English with his words and his mouth, coming out of his mouth with the answer.
Why did you bring him back to the city?
The port is abandoned. There's a weapon here that can kill it.
And what exactly is your alternative at the moment? For Batman to go and get the spear and bring it back to where Doomsday is? And Doomsday's just going to stand around waiting for him to get
literally
back?
the whole
It's
plan. That's literally his plan.
Doomsday to an area he knows is abandoned, rather than leave him to run off somewhere completely unsupervised.
It's moving.
No. We can watch. He's not unsupervised. They're literally
to dump the kryptonite spear into the pool of water. Did she think nobody else would find it?
I have two counter questions for you. Number one, again,
No, I have no questions.
Was she supposed to walk around in the street? Who's to say Lex Luthor weren't hanging around to make sure everything goes to plan? And they could just
Stop
take
writing
it
the movie for the
Number two,
screenwriter.
whoever said she planned to leave it there? Wouldn't it make sense
Oh
that she
my
was
God.
getting it?
Okay, wait a second.
What?
Can anyone give me a straight answer why she ditches the spear? Anyone?
Because
well, who's to say she wasn't going to go back for it?
Okay, so the assumption I can make is that it's a thing that can kill the person she loves, so she wants to get rid of it. That's the basic sort of thing.
Yes, that's part of it. Yes,
but it turns out they need the thing, and she's like, "Oh, I know where it is. I will get it." That's it. That's as deep as it gets.
Well, wasn't she the one that threw it in the water?
Yeah.
I know, but how does she know that they need it?
I don't recall.
Didn't they tell her about Doomsday?
Does she have an earpiece connected to Batman or something?
That I don't remember how she knows that they need it. But,
what Batman did was he did some smoke signals, and Lois can read smoke. I don't know. It's stupid. It's a fucking stupid movie.
Smoke
This is
signals?
ridiculous.
How do you do that?
This is fucking off screen. Like when Superman looked for his mum off screen, supposedly. I don't know. This guy's writing his own headcanon for this whole fucking movie. It's just. Also, wouldn't you think that if you have a weapon, yeah, but if you have a weapon that can kill Superman, wouldn't you want to keep hold of it since you're Superman's ally?
Yeah.
And then you can put it somewhere more safe and secure. Because if you've got it, no one else can use it.
How about calling How about calling
it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that it can indeed go rogue.
Yeah, but it's also not out of the possibility that there might be more kryptonites. There's a lot of things that you can say, but her throwing it away was really stupid, especially just into some water.
Yeah.
You're not destroying it. You're not, And also, if you throw it into water, what's quite deep, I'm going to go back and retrieve it. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't throw my wallet into the river and then say, I'm coming back for it tomorrow. No.
I just don't understand how she knows.
Also, I like how his defense of it is. Could you think up anything better? Well, yes.
Yes.
So you've got no defense of this fucking scene. His whole thing has literally been.
Can we do that?
Yeah, his whole thing. This video has just been like, well, could you think of anything better? And it's like, yeah.
Yes, not making this movie.
Yeah, easily. Anyway.
Bury it.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Let the DCU die. Kill it if you have to.
Took my joke.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's keep going.
Out of the way for the being until all of the crises were averted and Lex Luthor was behind bars, and then someone she trusts could come back and get it later when the world wasn't coming to an end?
Why does Superman fly the kryptonite spear into Doomsday, getting himself killed in the process? They could have
because he's just that good.
This scene is purposefully set up so that the threat is too great and the time too short to come up with any other way. The three heroes, Superman is the only one that knows where the kryptonite is, and the only one able to get it. The other two are busy keeping Doomsday busy. I could think of a few ways they could have changed this scene to allow for a happier ending, but it would defeat the purpose of the scene, which is to have Superman sacrifice himself to save humanity. And anyway, wouldn't you just complain even harder if Superman lived through the Death of Superman story arc by throwing a kryptonite spear through
No, because it was too early to do. They didn't have to do. They didn't have.
Yeah, the problem is that.
Wait, hold on! No! You can't say you can't throw the kryptonite spear because Lois Lane couldn't throw the spear.
Is that what he said just now?
Yeah.
Let's go back.
They tried to throw the spear at Doomsday and they couldn't do it. I went, that's Lois Lane doing it. But also, him saying, but wouldn't it's bad that Superman might live through the Death of Superman storyline? Yeah, because they shouldn't have done the Death of Superman storyline.
Which is what he's addressing right now, and I can't wait to hear why it's actually a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's not Superman, though, remember.
Yeah, this guy is such a fucking Snyder cultist. Honest to God, these guys are fucking retarded.
Snyder's a god.
Yeah, Snyder is their god.
The other two are busy keeping Doomsday busy. I could think of a few ways they could have changed this scene to allow for a happier ending, but it would defeat the purpose of the scene, which is to have Superman sacrifice himself to save humanity. And anyway, wouldn't you just complain even harder if Superman lived through the Death of Superman story arc by throwing a kryptonite spear through Doomsday?
This isn't the Death of Superman.
Why did they have to use the death of Superman story arc so early, instead of 4 or 5 movies in? It's such a waste of potential.
It is.
In this cinematic universe, where superhero stories are approached from a realistic standpoint, the death of Superman is actually a reasonable prerequisite for the
Wait, what the hell is he talking about?
Realistic, my goddamn ass.
In this cinematic universe, where superhero stories are approached from a realistic standpoint, the
Which are
death
not.
of Superman is actually a reasonable prerequisite for the formation of the Justice League. In this
Why?
real
No,
world
it's
scenario,
not.
where-
Wait. The death of
Justice
Superman?
League was a thing for decades before the actual death of Superman, you fucking turd.
Why
give a
does
shit about if
Superman
Superman
have to...
died? Like,
Yeah, but why the fuck does Superman have to die for them to form the Justice League?
Well, think about it this way. After let's say he's right, they form the Justice League as a result of Superman dying. Why is it in the Justice League movie they need Superman back again?
yeah, they can't even win without him.
It's kind of like, okay, that could be a reason, but they are useless without him.
But also, I love the fact he talks about a realistic. I'm like, yeah, okay, this realistic way of like. Jesus Christ.
I mean, we wouldn't even need a Justice League if Superman didn't die. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't
also
activate the mother box?
But Batman and Wonder Woman have also already found other people while Superman's still alive, so they could have formed one when he was alive.
Yeah, or the government could have. I don't know, because
Well, apparently you could birth all sorts of things from that ship.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This guy's, he's such a snot cultist guy.
Heroes can't choose to act or not to act without some kind of political backlash. Who would want a league of super beings protecting them that's headed by a space alien with godlike powers and a vigilante whose reign of terror has been escalating for 20 years?
After Doomsday, I think I'd want the most powerful group of people I could think of.
Also, Batman's reign of terror on criminals. Oh, those poor criminals.
And if Superman is dead, then the League of Super Beings is just being led by the Vigilante. I don't... what?
Yeah.
The hell you smoking?
The good stuff, apparently.
Also, why is he so upset? Why this guy seems to have a real problem about the fact that Batman's brutalizing criminals.
Yeah,
What would make the world start to like the idea of Superman? And what would make Batman, who wanted to kill Superman, suddenly be willing to trust and work with him?
He is not our enemy. Not today.
Superman needs a reason to want to save Earth, and the people of Earth need a reason to trust him and want him to be their hero.
Wait. He doesn't need a reason. He's Superman.
Reason to save Earth. He's Superman. He can.
It's his home.
How about it's the right thing to do?
Yeah.
And that's all he literally needs.
Well, the thing is,
also,
that
why
does
he have to die for humans to like him? He's dead. No one cares now. He's dead. Oh well.
If Superman really is human, it's like he could still fall into the realm of doing the wrong thing. That doesn't eliminate that suddenly.
Yeah.
So they're just, I don't know. It's like they're oversimplifying everything, yet making it complicated at the same time.
Yeah, they're oversimplifying it, making it overcomplicated. Fucking intellectual fucking.
Well, they could have gone the classic route of the trials of Superman being that he is constantly sacrificing himself, and he's not living a life as a human as he wants to with Lois, and he's always away. He's always not being able to express himself, and that's part of his internal problems. And he's sort of distancing himself from other people, so he can only associate himself with his work. So he can only identify with Bruce and Diana or whomever. And that could have been his struggle. I want to be with Lois. I want to go over there, and I want to do. But Lois knows who it is. There is no mystery. There's no struggle between his private self and his superhero self. So they eliminated that.
Oh yeah.
So you're losing a lot of the mystery of the lifestyle of this hero, and you're just reducing him to big, strong guy gets killed trying to save people, and you're like, oh, that's not much to work with.
Could have gave the spear to Wonder Woman right
there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Superman finds reason in Lois Lane. He's willing to help people in need, but for Lois Lane and the world she lives in, he's willing to give his life.
This is my world. You are my world.
His death is the only thing that can show the world, and Batman, that he's a selfless hero that can be relied upon in times of crisis. The world knows that
but he's dead!
willing to die for them. His example is what led Batman to start the Justice League. Superman's sacrifice and the public's response to it shows Batman a new way to achieve his crime-fighting goals. One that isn't terrifying people, but instead inspiring them.
I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death.
And it will also show Superman when he comes back that the people of Earth are ready to accept him for who he is, which will give him the motivation to be that smiley Boy Scout Superman people want him to be.
It'll
So hold on.
when he comes back.
When he comes back.
Yeah, because he sacrifices himself knowing he's going to come back, right?
Gonna come back. Oh, bro, shut the fuck up with this fucking argument. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
The thing is that we have those Injustice flash forwards or whatever, the dreams. If somebody kills Lois, Superman just goes evil.
Yeah.
Like, this is my world.
Yeah, but the thing is, what he's saying is, well, he comes back in Justice League, so this makes his sacrifice. No. We're talking about Batman v Superman here. We're not talking about Justice League that happened afterwards. He's dead, and we don't think he's coming back. So, also, to show the world that he can be relied upon. He's dead. You can't rely upon him. He's dead. How many corpses do you know that's got your back? Do you know what I mean?
0.
Yeah. This is like, oh, at least I know if I'm ever in trouble, my great granddad's gonna like back me up. It's like, no, he's dead. It's like
Well, I find it kind of scary that all it takes is one woman's death to have him just flip out and kill everyone. Like, it doesn't make any sense why that future happens.
Yeah, exactly.
The woman he loves.
Especially if
but he loved his mom.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess he doesn't. I guess those are the only two people he loves.
He loves his dad. I guess
else.
Dad's dies. It's okay. He's fine. Okay.
Well, his dad's a moron.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But Dad can't want him to kill a busload of kids, so he's probably thinking, well, it's probably good he's dead, to be honest. Oh, dear me.
And that'll do it for my perspective on Superman and the big fights he gets into. I think if you keep in mind the questions of personal freedom and responsibility introduced in the first film,
in the background.
It's a lot easier to see why Zack Snyder's Superman is not as simple and fun as he's been in the past.
I'm here to help, but it has to be on my own terms. And you have to convince Washington of that.
What makes you think they'd listen?
I don't know, General. Guess I'll just have to trust you.
You're the Martian Manhunter, aren't you?
That's the scene of him working with the military,
Next time,
by the
we'll
way.
cover
Do
Zack
you remember
Snyder's
that?
version of Lex Luthor and his nonsensical plan, which will also explain a bunch of other problems people had with the film's plot.
And now God bends to my will.
Wow.
Yeah.
For more Twin Perfect, press the subscribe button.
No, I'm not. I'm getting out of watching it. I don't care about all this stuff. He's an idiot.
All right.
Press the block button. Holy crap! I've never.
Let me post this massive comment.
That was another stupid. That was another stupid video from a Snyder cultist who literally will make up his own headcanon about stuff.
That hurt my soul.
That was appalling.
This is why we're wrong, apparently.
I still don't know why I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And what am I wrong about? Like, just Martha or just everything?
Why did you say that name?
It was a good line because he wouldn't care that Superman had parents, but by saying Martha, he humanized that woman, and so he knew Superman was human because he had parents. Or something.
Maybe we'll get the Snyder cut of the Snyder cut.
That was something else.
Oh boy.
I got nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to like garrot this guy because it was just so shit. I'm just what a shit video.
You want one deck of in the schnoz.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. I've got nothing else to say because
take a shower after this. Just cringe.
Yeah, his whole arguments were just rubbish. Yeah.
All right.
It's just good because it happened off screen.
I have 4 screens worth of comment.
Oh.
I'll post it on Twitter if you guys want to see it, or just go to the video. You can.
I'll post it on Twitter if you want to see it. Well, I can't see it, Smud, since I've been suspended from Twitter, haven't I?
Yeah, I thought you were bad.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah. You said a meaning no word. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said the R word.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've gone on long enough, folks. That was painful.
Yeah.
Well, thank
3
you
hours,
for
40 minutes.
Us.
Yeah, no, guys, thanks. I really needed the help because I know everyone does not like the DCEU, and some people have enough to talk about it, so I do appreciate that. But wow, that was.
I mean, thanks for having me, but wow, that video was a trip.
I got to go watch EFAP now to see what the hell happened because it sounds like this guy got a gas handed to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, Rags got really mad at him.
Oh, really?
I don't think I watched that one, so I don't remember that. But sheesh.
And this is part 2 of 3. There's a one before and after this. This guy went full into selling.
He just defends every aspect of the movie.
Yeah. Well, like, he doesn't defend the aspects. He just says you're wrong. Anyway, moving on to the next point.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh yeah,
that's not a defense.
It's like,
oh, okay. They
even
weren't
if I like
covering...
the movie, there's still wrong. There's still like problems.
Okay, I went and looked up the episode we were told he came on. They weren't covering the video we just did. They were covering part 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if they covered part 2 eventually. Somebody in chat earlier complained that we were covering this video because EFAP covered it before.
He covered part 1.
So I'm looking at it. Let's see. I just want to see how long this debate lasted. So he showed up about 3.5 hours in. Does it have where he leaves?
I left 3 hours and 45 minutes late.
No, he only left an hour later.
Oof.
So he wasn't around for that long, like in the grand scheme of things, because it was an 8-hour episode.
Fuck! They went on for 8 hours. Oh.
Dang.
Jesus.
Yay. Like, it's just like the thinnest. It's like you're putting more thought into it than David S. Goyer. It's like it's exactly like people with The Last Jedi, where it's like you're writing the movie for the screenwriter.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, guys, I gotta post my tweet and do some exercises and all that wonderful stuff to remind myself I'm alive and rid myself.
I've got to go to bed.
Yeah,
since it's later than it should be.
All right. Well, thanks guys for tuning in.
I'm gonna go back to. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go back to Fire Emblem because for once I don't have work early in the morning.
Oh, not bad. Alrighty. Well,
Definitely not Fire Emblem Fates because that has a bad character in it. Also, I've been told.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing Three Houses.
There you go. There's a good game.
It all goes over my head.
I'm going to assume because he's got that video. The follow-up video is 10 characters that are loved that we're supposed to hate. I'm gonna guess somebody from this game is on there somewhere. I don't know why.
From Three Houses?
Yeah.
No. Never made the list.
That'd be some shit.
No, not the video you covered. The other video.
Oh,
the
really?
follow-up video.
The one that
I'm gonna.
You're supposed to hate.
Because you guys covered 10 hated characters we're supposed to like, right? That was the video you did yesterday. Yeah,
which I regret not joining for.
Yeah, I missed the invitation, or I would have been on. He made a follow-up called 10 loved characters you're supposed to hate, and I'm gonna there's a couple of characters in here who I could imagine being on it if he's a Fire Emblem fan, which he seems kind of like.
I remember watching both videos. Something tells me there probably is at least one from Fire Emblem.
Like if I had to put money on it, I would guess Edelgard, but
yeah, pretty much.
Without watching the video, I wouldn't know. Anyway, thanks for having me again. Glad to be here to suffer through this with all of you.
Alrighty, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you real soon, and have a great evening.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
hope you